need more. But Mike, where do you stand on this? It was a close map one.
Yo!
13-11.
Jde to!
Check or not is a difference in a win. Is that going to be the same in this situation? Do you think it's going to be that close here?
Jde to,
I
chat.
feel like it might be. Yeah, obviously Martin, call it the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Again, mate's still winning out on an aspect of their play style that looked solid domestically. Issue being, they could rely on MEA or Martin just hand delivering rounds.
Jo, vidíme se.
See that? And it was a 13-11 scoreline. That's how close it got. Can Martin bounce back here?
Yo.
Because EDG individually, I'm not too worried about Kung Kung yet. Maybe I will on the Neon. Let's find out. Smoggy with the first challenge, going to take away Martin.
První mapa 13-11. Absolutní cinema.
Very direct approach, tailoring towards the B side of the map. Kung Kung getting curious and takes away the
Oh.
B-post down and looking for some more here. Kung Kung not really resting.
Držím, že dám storíčko.
From EDG.
Oj.
Come
Oj.
on! Come the hell on!
Pohodě.
Just caught totally off guard here by the mid-crunch, and Kung Kung runs away with the pistol round. Spike caught a million miles away from where you'd expect it to be. Bebo and Glyph are close enough here where they can double swing onto this angle. The 3K.
To řve.
Kung Kung.
Blázon. Čauku, blázon, vás tady zdravím.
Map 2.
Nastavuju storíčko, sorry, že teď vám nemluvím. Všechny vás tady pozdravím. EKček nevadí. 13-11. EDG pick, teďko vlastní pick Gentlemates. Krása. Krása.
Gentlemates in the mid round.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, on map 1 we had a round 2 flip coming in from very little investment. I doubt it's going to happen here.
Double angle s tureckou, jasně, bejku. Po 2 killech fightí dál prostě. Jak je greedy, ne, ten Kankan. Mini je mečem vypí první mapy, by the way, chat. Jak beast. Emocnou dokument se nevěděl ještě. Teďko mi ho akorát Henky doporučil, že se na ně mám podívat. Názor? Měl bych. Tak storíčko nahozený. That's enough.
For mates, certainly on this attacking side here, we'll see them be decisive early on. Certainly don't want to see them shy away from some of these engagements because, like I said, Haven was kind of the story of Gentlemates setting EDG up to be the ones to take an advantage early on. And whilst mates have been fantastic in terms of recoveries, it's just not something you
all
can
good.
Into.
Všechno nastaveno. Jdeme na to. Trochu se zpozdil, měli jsme ještě skrimy s Aleškem, Henkim a spol. Stačí vykřičník IG mrknout na storíčko, vždycky dávám vědět, když se něco důležitého děje. Čau Petr, čau Colt Palmer, ahoj Kristian, čau Dralix, čau Alex, čau Škleba, čau Voskok, čau Maximilian, ahoj Kristian, čau Tapik. Ahoj Kristian, čau Jurines, čau Zane, ahoj Dikos, všechny zdravím. Chat, po více než roce máme českou vlajku na International ve Valorantu Masters Santiago, dokonce dvakrát v jednom týmu, Mini a Martin. Doufám, že nemusím představovat nikoho ani nic. Moje predikce byla 2-0 a pokud ne, tak 2-1, takže already podle mě se koukáme na hotovou věc, ale nedal bych to jinxo, takže si začukám. Každopádně Mini, 1-3 rating, match MVP, první mapa. Beast. Beast. Absolutní beast. Nastavím ještě alertyče, pokud někdo teď jste něco posílali a nebylo to vidět, tak sorry, ale už to jdu spravit.
That's why I said a map where you can find a lot of space in terms of lurking, but Chichu has a solid hold on these mid doors. It's really that engagement.
Nice guys, kurva. Nice guys, kurva. Prostě. Nice guys, kurva. O tom to je. A jak je rozbitý tady ten Stream Elements.
engage that big
Nevadí.
brawl.
Jeba stream elements teďko.
CB gonna have to respect that and fall away, leaving
Jeba stream elements teďko. Long take clean.
So they've actually come up with a conclusion pretty fast and actually
Vypadalo jsme hráli proti Gentlemans, mají ho dobrý. Mají ho krásný. Ale však tam má slečnou, fandí za slečnou, chat. Možná příště. Čau Fanix. Čau Matěj. A Kankan, mini vyslal Kankana. A Martin? Martin, viděl jsem, že první apu se ještě aklimatizoval, ale tým podržel. Double peak.
It feels like you read that one as well, but mates instantly wanted to correct any sort of errors there.
To momentum, co mají Gentlemen, je crazy, not gonna lie. První mapu mohli vyhrát mnohem víc clean. To bylo 10-4 nebo 10-5. Privis, děkuji za subík. Děkuji Privisos. Máme Nezamyš? Nevím, která to je, kámo. 10-4 to bylo? 10-4 na 13-11, kámo, mohl by mnohem víc clean. Co dělal Nobody? Jak zabil Kanka na right clickem, kámo. Martinovo klač já jsem na to koukal, actually. Já jsem říkal, že koukal na to s klapami, jsme rozkrimovali, koukali jsme na to s klapama chvilku. Že hlavně ho píkne ze zhora, kámo, na tom boxíku, na tom Ačku. A skočil tam actually Martin, to bylo insane. Protože na lance máš ještě horší zvuky a prostě overall, kámo, to bylo nejtěžší shot pro Kankana, takhle. To co je za pozičku, kámo, od CBho? To je disgusting pozička od CBho, what? 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 A ještě Kraut to spoilnul. Kraut to spoilnul, kámo. To byl Kraut, jakoby, no. To byl Kraut, kámo. To je zmrt. Tak šli OP na lance udělat tohle, kámo, že ti Kraut řekne, že ti prošli, vole. To je actually crazy, no. To nezabije. Oh. Bandit! On se tomu smál. Co se děje? Kde je CB? Nový hráč EDG, kámo. Já nevím, jestli flashback, ne flashback nebyl s ním, a kdo tam byl, kámo? Nedokážu vzpomenout, kdo tam byl, kámo, místo CBho. Po Simonovi byl ještě někdo jiný, ale... Tohle by mě, kámo, normálně rozpískalo. Jak tohle by mě normálně ani... Tohle by mě ani jakoby nenaštvalo nebo něco? Abych se měl čas smát na něj do piči. Čau, Jachim. Emo jsme měli fade za sovu. Podle mě Stars hráli předtím fadeku. Nebo na scrimech hrál fadeku teda proti nám. Batman hrál v Paper Hex, vole. Šimon byl místo něj, aha, tak to už je tam dlouho CB.
This is bold from CB.
CB, I don't know, man. Like, this could be the death of him, but he's been given a new lease of life. Martin looking to kind of scale around towards that CT side, get the deeper information, but the rest of his team can't make it up there.
Oh, Martin zase, vole, z Yoru ultiny. Není Yoru ultina, co Martin nedal multikill, kámo.
So funny to see as well, nobody going to check that pocket in heaven behind the divide, but Martin still capitalizes the Starzo. Will clean up Chichu here.
Ten tam mají prostě dvě gapy, jakoby ty Gentlemates. Musíš si vybrat, z které gapy vyleze. Mega sehraný tým, jako moje predikce na Masters minimálně top 4, ale jakože doufám, že to budou vyhrát celý. Doufám, že to budou vyhrát celý, kámo. Má první kill. Má první kill, Stark se směje, že je on the board. Jaký je Blake, kámo. Finálkujeme 8 G2. Nevím proč, kámo, já mám mega dobrý pocit ohledně NRG. Takže další hru, by the way, koukáme 100% chat, by the way. Až tady dopleská Patrik už, tak budeme koukat na NRG XLG. XLG je týpek, který ho nejvíc jakoby glazujou všichni na světě, jmenuje se Happy Way. A týpek dropuje prostě generational staty na Sentinelech. Měl by to být jeden z nejlepších hráčů na světě. Ale NRG jsou podle mě jakože much better, takže se těším. Hlavně brawk hraje Odin, kámo. Brawk prostě MVP minulých Champions, takže to chceš vidět. Tarce je strašný goat. Říkáš kvůli tomu, že bydlí kousek od tebe? Oj! Ahoj Katarinko. Skuba jaký insane, no. Celý NRG jsou insane. To se mi jaký stává, Wooting vyjebanej. To se mi jaký stává, kámo, že by to nebylo mnou? Že by to bylo vole hrou? Jak dáš 2 tady s Judgem, kámo? Tohle actually ukradnu. Tohle se actually ukradnu, kámo. Judge na A-main, what the fuck. Actually mega dobrý play, what the fuck. Nevadí, že ta mapa je defend heavy. Ta mapa je defend heavy, čo, takže ty kola jsou close, ale already mají 3 je dost nice. A banditky hrajou furt. EDG a 4th here to put them 1 round ahead. They said the judge the best thing they had, and it pays off. Oh, it paid off and then some. And now Kungkung's got the operator. Iconic. Oh, nobody. Is that reveal? Come on. You're not meant to win that, nobody. And you're going back. Come on. Famished, wanting to feast on those players, and now you can see the gentlemates one more. They have to Martin?
somewhere in this.
Martin Koleso?
Deeper, but CB's aware, man. This positioning, it's so good. Great control from EDG. Starzo and Martin.
Hey, kokot.
Okay.
To je kokot. On dělá na International s fake klona prostě. Tak to je extrém. Tak to je extrém. Tak to je extrém. To je jeho reakce na to, by the way.
Wait and see, I guess, but going back towards Kungkung, you're going back towards A. Just don't feel like they have the solution yet. So we're going to learn on the fly if they do. Pro trying to take some space. He's going to win out towards A main, but waiting on the other side.
Bude minus 14 na konci.
The one slows down the initial hit. He's still got room to play, and you can see that tempo.
Zajímavý, kámo, že hraje Kankan Vipo, nebo jakoby to je pochopitelný, že hraje Kankan Vipo, ale že hraje Neonku s Vipem a nehraje Vipo na Joruovi jako většina týmu. Že mu nedávalo bank, kámo. Stark se zase piču hra. Kamo, soudíš podle čeho? To, že má 1-5 jako support postavička IGO? Takže odkolovalo už 4 vyhraný kola na ataku. Jo, Kuba. No, Stark jsou individuálně actually extrémně dobrý, jakože extrémně dobrý. Jo! Krištof, děkujeme za support tohoto streamu. Thank you, Beast. Děkuji Krištof za 50 jangů, support to Watchparty. Thank you, Beast. Podívejte, stačí se podívat chat na Starksovo tracker, chat. A to vidíš, jak střílí a všechno se. Starkso je extrémně dobrý individual, kámo. Jakoby, pro ty, co tu hru vnímají, je to jakoby chápu, jo, ale ta meta, jaká je, máš double duelisty, kámo. Setupuješ prvního duelistu, aby dal fragy, pokud nedá fragy, druhý duelist toho traduje, kámo. Jakože většinu fragů vždycky v tuhle metěrku se nezmění, budou mít ty neonky a jurové, vždycky, vole. Na atakuji, na defendu. Ne, prostě, kámo. Ta bolest toho, jak to teďko funguje, do piči. Vždycky to někdo odnese, vole. Ale většinou, kámo, v MA to odnáší Glyph. Jako má actually mega dobrou hru Glyph. Oh! To je beast. Krištof, děkuji za super sign.
Obávaný predátor prairie.
Let's go.
Just as he considers the divide.
Just as it became almost possible.
Heartbreak for Glyph there in a situation that ultimately sounded. I mean, he was insane in terms of clutches back in the EMEA.
Oh, God, GG.
That's an awkward angle.
Yeah.
It's tough to see the divide go off as well. Especially because we know what that wombo combo for mates is. Martin actually has his ult now, so the divide that mates like to rely on not going to be available for them.
And it's a tough one though, right? Because again, you kind of need a player once in a while to be willing to call up their own number if they feel the scenario's right. But as you said, bigger picture, they're not in the driving seat right now. EDG very much up in this. Mates with the timeouts, you kind of take a little glance here on the Coinbase win condition, just having a
Já žru trochu víc, je to potichu.
But Mike, how much do you think that's disrupted the plans now? Was that something you think they were maybe banking on?
No, hru nemůžu dát víc, a když to dám víc, tak budou víc slyšet ty komentátoři, no. To jsem to dal takhle.
Surprised to not see the earlier timeout, but I feel like maybe
Přijímám přijít jídlo, kámo, za chvilku.
Guys, take a breath, don't panic, let's stick to what we've rehearsed over and over again. There's only 2 rounds separating these teams, it's still a very close affair. That's not to say that Martin's ult is all but nullified here.
Máš na jídlo, kámo, těstoviny jsem se objednal.
It is something that mates have refined within some of their set pieces.
Máme ještě jedno kolo na ataku. A jsme Gucci. Nice, vybejtě násobá ultina. Je possible nějaký anti, čo tohle je possible nějaký anti. Čau Domčo, čau Kubo. Líbí se mi, kámo, jak ten streamu je to, že to bez logo zelený. Přišlo mi, že předtím měli vždycky bílý, kámo. Mají barevný logo. Oj. Sliny!
But mates aren't done yet. They've still found a way through Art. CB back to the wall, gets broken, and now we're in a 3v2.
Skočil ten glyf? Furt skáče, kámo. Mega OP.
Smoggy's got to be the one to find the opener here. In this retake, he's going to be challenged here, and Glyph sharp.
No, Glyph má dneska jaký jeden?
A crucial kill, effectively sealing the deal here. Kang has to hold on to the operator once more. Again, the funds have started to dwindle.
Glyph furt skáče pro něm.
Smoggy sitting at 2100, Chichu 3600, but elsewhere, this buy is going to sting in round 12.
It is great news to see Glyph bounce back like that. After having probably a bit of an awkward round, right? The ult coming in, even though I'm more than happy if he feels there's a chance to win it, go for it, but still, instantly...
A to dělá skoro málo, to je strašně málo hráčů tohle, no. Je prostě optimal podle mě věc, co udělat, ale málo kdo to udělá, protože to znamená, že umřeš většinou, OK. Tady mu prostě skočil a ten CB vysral. A naštěstí minim tam byl včas na pomoc. No. Čo Jakub? 12-6 Glyph je insane, kamo. A taku. O, CB dostane na prdel. Ne, dobrý. Jeden za jedna je dobrý na ataku. Oj, takejčka na info. Jaká kečka na info, kámo? 6 kol, pokud to nedojebou teda. 6 kol za atak je... Crazy good. A Glyph si šel, kámo. Na confidence prostě. 6 kol za atak je insane.
They are not done yet. Got to highlight as well Glyph for me. What a lovely upswing from here in map 2.
Absolutely. Again, quieter map 1 for sure, but they said the mates have relied on him time and time again in these clutches and putting up big numbers here in the first half for Gentlemate. But
Mok na info, kečka na info, no. Slyšíš zvuk? Jestli někdo crossl. Protože v tom normálním smoku se často někdo schovává. Plus jakoby, když hodíš smoke do smoku, chápeš? Máš jakoby takový hrany toho smoku, že jo? Máš smoke, prostě končí někde, hraješ na toho konce a najednou ti tam přiskočí další věc, kde máš další konce. Tyko nevíš už přesně, kde byla další strana z toho dalšího smoku, prostě je to strašně messy, kámo. Muffinovou škola dostala miniho. Škoda, že Muffin nekouká, kámo. Actually, pičo. By měl koukat Muffinos. Come on! Bude podívat na NRG? Měl bych, Filipe, měl bych. Čau, Kour za CZ. Dneska jsme měli začátek dřív. Proč Emid má růžovou klasik? To jsou jejich barvy, to jsou jejich dvě main barvy, fialová a zelená.
I'd counter that with that. I don't think we're seeing the best from Kung and CB just yet. An opportunity here.
Viděl jsem, že jsem jako Polák na Watchparty, nevím proč. Nevím proč jsem po Polsku, kámo. Funny. Funny stuff, bros.
Unfortunately, seen CB, yes, find some kills in some of the more unorthodox rounds, but really EDG could have sealed the deal on comfortable sight holds in terms of him being the anchor towards A, for example, just falling short. Curious to see what the approach here for Gentlemates will be on the defense, because like I said, there were so many examples on Haven of straying away from some of the comfortable macro that they'd employed back in the MEA. Pistol round here, posted up
Pistol.
on art.
Yeah, double stacked up.
Tohle je dobrý offengle, kámo. Kde stojí teďko? To málo kdy clearneš, protože strašně uzdí. Nekliroval to.
But still with a reward, he takes the TP out and Beepo is going to then fall away as well. Next reaction, chain reaction, the walk through from door, back line, going to cause the eyes to turn. As Smoggy tries to
Dobrá one
away.
Yeah, catch actually onto Mini, I believe, through the doors, so
On vykečka na dveřích je insane.
deal with a trip on B long here. Hasn't pulled a rotation. Still Glyph and Mini comfortable.
Double angle v Aminu zase mají.
Is a full on lurk, but the spike's making its way here.
Dva double angly already holdí Martin tu do koločům. Byl v Artu s Neonkou, teďko je... Kurva, tu ten duel by se hodil. Tu ten duel by se hodil.
One's coming in. Beeple's close though. But surely you wait for everyone else. But now the flank's coming in. I see a turn of eyes for Starzo.
Starzo
just
exactly.
Jak dlouho to bude hodit ten Starksa? Kurva, jídlo.
Just looked away. And Chichu just closing in. Step by step.
Reveala, koukni si záda. Nice, kouká záda.
CB though.
Ne.
Smoggy has to keep the attention here, keep the eyes turned, keep them busy for a couple more seconds. The Smoggy just watching for the flank as Beepo's going to find CB. Where is Chichu in this? Finally gets to the plants. Not exactly ideal to try and defend, but suddenly springs to life.
Mega dobrý flank, no.
Two to their grave as EDG
Mega dobrý flank.
picking up round one in the second half.
Chichu just spends an eternity behind.
Dobrý, když se uklidně Bartem dostaneš na nos. Dvojí, kámo, ktivej. Čau, Patrik. Budu pro jídlo za chviličku čet. To je škoda, kámo. Okolo začalo tak hezky. To máš dobrýho. Kámo, brambory. Nějaký kořeněný a těstoviny. Line up na flashe, kdybyste chtěli do mainu. Come on, beast. Dobrý večer, Steska. Jo, letím dolů, děkuji. Letím.
Obviously still in the back of their minds.
On to řekl? Bohužel. Jestli to kolo je tak 10%, že vyhrajou mates šance, takže letím rychle na propapání a... pozor. Pozor, ale tohle to je zajímavé. Proč není kick, když není kick?
This is not another round 2 flip, is it? It's a 4v3. They don't quite have the spike on the site yet.
Kung's going to be so late to this.
Nobody just wants to try and secure the plant, trying to at least keep the site safe, but it's so risky at this point. Spike's on, smokes are up. They can try and get the plant. This feels like it's on a knife's edge here, man. They are so close to this. Mate's going to try and get involved right about now. Sacrificial Beepo allows for the trade. Kung, Smoggy, can you save the day now? A 1v2, and oh my god, we've been here before.
What's he's holding?
He's watching, shouldering. Kung's got his work cut out now here. Problems to try and overcome. 2 to be precise. Starzo 1, Martin the other, and he's got him dead! Another turnaround in round 2.
Getting the numbers favouring mates a little better here in terms of a retake with a very late lurk from Kung. able to maintain composure. You get a crucial catch from Glyph there. EDG just scrambling to hold down to this post plant. The bait and switch is perfect from mates. Another round 2 fumble. Put the scoreline at 7-7, and mates, I gotta say it, back in the driving seat.
These are mentality killers, those sort of losses, those sort of fumbles. EDG gonna have to try and course correct, oh! Okay, you get one of those. Oh, you'll get a couple more of those. There is no access over here. A site is staying, mates. Smoggy and Chichu. I don't think you got much to say about the matter.
Chichu still looking to do damage here. Rifling down for him.
Oni vyhráli to eko?
But with Glyph finding Smoggy here. Spike secured and Martin nearly snapping on it. He did actually connect.
Jak vyhráli to eko?
Yeah, 30 HP on Chichu.
What did he see? Give me that. Andy, if you're there, slow-mo that. What did he see? Because I didn't see it, but I'm also old. Chichu, 30 HP. I think it's time to bow out this round if you can. Good luck. Time to have a talk, potentially, because I think we kind of noted it in G that previous round. The issue is that EDG have got to be kicking themselves in some way, shape, or form. The amount of rounds that they'll lose to maybe an E-code upside, or not checking a corner here or there, these small little errors, they've got to weigh heavy.
30 seconds
Again,
left.
a situation where you're seeing Kung lurking on the round
like
2
that.
with the Bulldog.
Yep.
It's a little bizarre. Certainly with the sort of player he is. Really want him to be taking the fight to gentle, mates. Again,
Martin, klasy měl Martin.
Yep.
Šerifka?
You obviously, well, still fairly comfortable here. CB's struggling financially across the side of BDG, but
Ukajídlo?
seeing
Mám
him trying to
chvilku.
create some sort of pressure towards
Dej mi chvilku, kámo, musím se vydechat.
rounds.
Letěl, abych nemyslel nic a myslel jsem eko.
EDG to explore the map in this round. A little bit of a better understanding.
Jaký je reveal?
Basically, he's walking
Oh.
away, not even catching.
Aha.
But he's quick. Oof.
Ho podrážil trošku.
Now, 7-8.
Kolik měl Starkson na začátku, by the way, ten na první půlce? 3-6?
Happy enough to roll the dice on this one.
A za 3 kola má další 3 killy, prostě 3-2 už mám, ale za
little bit of a gap in some of the finances. Posted up down B long. You have that outlaw with Martin. A lot of big shields though, so not gonna have quite the same efficacy. Well, unless he lands a shot.
O, velký armory div, velký armory div. Neměl by potat má freaka. Škoda. Bárte, dík za follow, ty prcinko.
EDG not looking to leapfrog off the back of that.
500 NPC stream, díky moc. Jsem velice rád, že kipapujete s touhletou cestou českých chlapů. Speaking of českých chlapy, šušká se tady, že má být nějaký Nations Cup. Kankan zněl Krozar, ne? Myslím, mi dostane Champions? Ano, tohle jsou basically Champions. Čet, kdo se neorientujete ve Valorantu, tak tohle jsou jakoby Champions. To jsou Masters, což je prostě International. Tohle je prostě International, to je... Nevím, jak to popsat, kámo. Máš za celý rok máš 3 International, 2 z toho jsou Masters a potom máš Champions. Přes tuhle ty Masters sbíráš body do Champions, ale většinou to hrajou stejný týmy. Takže jakoby, pokud udrží tu formu, tak jsou 100% na Champions. 100%.
One would be great. I didn't expect 2 and then stay alive till the end.
The scaling is just bizarre here from EDG.
Aura farmí, prostě Patrik Hušek, aura farmí. You shit. You shit. You shit.
You can see the surprise on Martin's face there.
Co je Martin překvapený. Patrik Husek má vždycky svýho. Vždycky si dá svýho. Čau Patrik. Když to je horký jak hajzel.
And I just feel like this is the frustration though, because for EDG, you may have the best made plans in the world, but if you're fumbling the fundamentals, what are you meant to fix? You know what I mean? Like, you're not even getting to that point yet. This is what worries me a little bit. 3 in a row now for mates though. Ult's starting to look pretty good. Starting to get that building. 2 away from Martins. They've got the divide ready as well. On the other side,
Pizzeria Massimo se to jmenuje.
but the purchase not behind
Ale
it.
nemám
Like,
pizzu.
I get a bit nervous with these sort of little errors, right? We've seen that round 2 flip. We've seen this now happen. We've seen the
Glyph kamaráde má generation, hruba jim.
and these are rounds you're losing that then spiral into this financial scenario.
Čau Ravix.
We've certainly got a test here in terms of, we were talking about diligence earlier on.
Yeah.
Have to keep this as clean as possible to find double digits and also force EDG.
V čem si největší event roku? Jeden event za rok, jakoby, ale Masters jsou prostě jak international.
Yeah, they have no idea. Chichu's going to take away Beepo. This is now going to get deadly. EDG turning things around on its head. And Glyph is looking like he wants to evacuate.
To se nehodí.
Let's go forward.
To se nehodí.
Eco again. Situations we saw on Haven giving them these engagements that you don't want to give EDG.
A už se drží 3, kámo.
Oh, look at Audacious now. They're trying to fight back in this mini. Still around backside.
Skokánek.
Oh.
Divide now drop. They're trying to clear back on this.
Come on, Sliny. Cypher ultina.
This all gets a bit sketchy.
Fighting. Jebat ultinu. Fighting.
It's all
Gliss.
in a 1v2. He's going to be the hero with 18 HP and Martin
Yoru versus Yoru.
Time on his side. CB's got to make the moves. He's got to get the spike, plant the spike. He's got so much work in front of him.
Martin playing this to perfection here might be rewarded. Will do. Shuts down
Tam
CB.
šel jako Cibik, kámo.
It's just
Tam si
wild.
myslíš, že jde
Another
Cibik.
situation. The disadvantage created early on. And mates just sweep the site. A crucial kill from Martin. Like I said, not getting the plant during this divide on effectively an eco round, right?
Felt like a lost round at that point. But again, Glyph, though, so present as well. Martin denies it. Glyph then plays off the pillar. Really nice to see. Making up for what could have been a real heartbreaker. They're starting to feel it now. Tangible about these rounds.
Tohle jsme buildili s minim. Tohle jsme buildili s minim na customce, ty kokote. Zdravím minio do záznamu. Nasypalo to, kámo. Nasypalo to. To ten reveal, kámo, na deep Ačko, kámo, jsme zkoušeli ve 3 ráno. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Ten reveal padá až sem, chat? Na takovou vysokou věc, jako je tady, taková vysoká věc až to. A vidí to až předáčko, kámo. To je krása.
The purchase itself makes sitting so pretty in terms of this old cycle as well. Just missing 1 point from Beepo. A beautiful pace change here to catch Chichu as well. You can see the confidence to dig
replay, kámo, schválně.
After not feeling much pressure, and EDG just throwing out another B-side execute that's feels a little mismanaged on the way in.
And these seconds feel like a lifetime here for them as well, just kind of sitting with it, right? You're starting to go, okay, that's 11. They've got a good buy. They've got basically every single ult known to man.
Tričko, kámo, z netu
We don't
někde.
have a solution. We've hit a
To tričko, kámo, máme všeli z nějaký instagramový reklamy, kámo. A na mě vyskočilo tričko a říkám, tak zkusím. Třeba to přijde. Jsem to koupil. Pár takových električek. Měsíc nic, tak říkám, zkusil jsem, kámo. A za měsíce přišla zpráva. Jestli mám vyzvednout. A nepamatuju, jak se jmenoval ten shop. je nějaký styl, kámo, ty trička, že jsou jakoby černý tričko, ale zároveň to není černý tričko, kámo, takový prostě, nevím. Come on, 2 rounds.
It was a really late timeout as well. Maybe considering which ults to
Kvizi, nech politiku, kámo. Za checkloudem, tady s tím, kámo. Checkloud, kámo. Se orientuje.
Figured out what even looks like. I feel like they haven't probed that deep towards it yet or had too much success.
Vošt se to jmenuje, tuhle ten styl trička? On vošt tričko prostě. Rankery za Slim po oficiálu. Že vy mě někdy, kámo, fakt překvapujete. A nebo mě prostě trolíte a vychází vám to, protože do píči dosa se jmenuje Masters Santiago. A já jsem tady Masters Plzeň. Jo.
And this is what I want to put towards Starzo. He's having a quiet game numerically, 6-10, but his work on the fade is normally very solid.
He's working overtime right now in terms of calling.
Correct, and you absolutely let him take that. If you've got Glyph having a great
dobře.
as well, who's kind of been the, I don't say the unsung hero.
Já tě nechci nastat na beach prim. Dobře, jak jsi mě prostě dostal si mě, kámo.
Right now he's having great performances. Now we go back.
Jo, Manono, kámo. To je fun fact, jakoby Gentlemates od začátku roku nehrál Marty, nic jiného než Yorua a Glyph nic jiného než Astru. Oni hrajou one trick Yoru, one trick Astra. Actually, za mě mega zajímavý decision, protože to jsou takový, kámo, perfection agenti. Mají strašně moc mechaniků ty agenti. Takže vlastně low-key make sense. Něco jako Cypher, kámo, ale Minin myslím nehraje only Cypher. Hraje Viper, even. Investujou všechno, co mají, kámo, EDG. Vypo na fejce je nádhera. I love to see it, bro. Love to see it. Ne, žádnej trouš 1v4, 1v5, kámo, že ne? To netrouvujeme tohle, že ne? Jaký reveal? To netrouvujeme, že ne, kámo? Nice shorty. Nechci se přestěhovat do Prahy, abys měl lepší ping.
Hunter's Fury available for nobody, and we're talking about Kung's ultimate as well previously. The lockdown just
6-7.
Well, it's net zero basically. They have a comfortable position all the way behind A site, and
Vamos.
barely scratching the surface here. Look at that string of rounds now.
Čau Kojenky, Val, čau Benix, Val.
Got a pace here from Kung, but
I když dali za tak jedno kolo, a to byly ty pistolky, pokud se nepletu. Looking good, looking good. Nový crosser měl Kankan. Myslím, že crosser nepomůže, kámo. Chtělo by to lepší structure, ale...
Trying to find something back into art as nobody considering double doors. Kicku again trying to up a little bit.
Hledá trapy, vole.
But there's going to be no threat behind this. Look at the hold on A that they'll be walking into.
Bčko na retake, kámo. To vždycky hrajou. Sajde na retake, když má Astra Yoru. 5v3. Tak kdybych tohleto kolo, kámo, už jsem viděl na VOD review, actually. MA, jak hráli Pearl. To jakoby... Nevím, co by se muselo posrat, aby netransfernuli tohle kolo, kámo, s těma ultinama. Ta sova ultina do CD byla huge, by the way, teďko kdyby dal, ale...
Has Hunter's Fury, but what are you
Ale
gonna do with it
nepoužije to.
CB standing guard, standing, shouldering this up if he can. Nobody trying to support him. Ult's now coming down. CB looking for an easier target and finding nothing. It's
GG.
Martin!
Martin vylezl spoza. Martin vylezl z Joru ultině za Astra ultinou, kámo.
It's Santiago! Gentlemates!
Opět a znovu. Opět a znovu. Joru ultina za Astra ultinou.
A massive win here to open up their run
Not even close, bro.
against big names on this stage. For me, a highlight performance from Glyph in this second map.
Absolutely.
It's just hitting their stride in the second half of
Gentlemen by to mohli vyhrát všechno, kámo, not gonna lie.
And a tough one for EDG.
Ten Pearl nebyl, že ani close. A ten Haven byl 10-4, by the way.
That is yet to be figured out, but the moment right now is for Gentlemates. What an absolutely incredible feeling this must be for them. With a lot of doubts around their performance on stages like this.
Absolutely, yeah. There are still
Question marks?
members of this roster that again there's still going to be question marks.
They're beast.
International.
Tady jde Beast prostě.
I think here we've seen some great
Fotečky s Beastem, to je jasný. Fotečky s Beastem.
Just looking so deadly. Martin, slow map one, but certainly got into the group here.
Rozhovor pro Glisa.
Yeah, you're right, and that's something that I'm going to be looking at is does that continue? Does that
fotka.
comfort carry
Kde
on
Mini?
going? Do they get stronger? Do they look more and more like that team we saw in those regional games as they find their form here in Santiago? What a moment for them. Starzo as well, again, gotta say it, calling was fantastic. However, you don't want to hear from us. We're going to be heading down to the stage to hear from the delights of the players and Velia with the Verizon.
Clean.
¿Cómo estamos el día de hoy? Una vez más, por favor, para estos increíbles chicos. Estoy aquí con Martin. Take a
Rozhovor s Martinem?
Sorry, Martin.
Rozhovor s Martinem.
But this was an amazing game. First of all, I want to ask you about what do you think about Chile, about this amazing crowd?
To be honest, it's amazing. We can hear you guys in the headphones. It's amazing. We can take the energy and put it in the game. So thank you guys. Thank you.
Le pregunté cómo se estaba sintiendo, qué estaba pensando sobre Chile.
To budeme mít zase překládaný event, to zase budeme mít překládaný event, kurva.
Son una audiencia increíble. So now, Martin, let me ask you. You told your dad that you were going to break the kill record, and you went and did it and qualified for Masters Santiago. Did you tell him something?
Co dělal? Pěstičku dělal Mini jako os?
True.
Carlos, vole.
I didn't say anything, to be honest. He's just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
Perfect. But what's your objective?
Vletěl táta s ním?
Objective for this
To je insane, kámo.
For sure, get playoffs, win the playoffs, and get the title for Gentlemates. Come on!
Come on,
Le
fellas.
pregunté que antes también de venir para acá le había dicho a su papá que iba a
Glis no mis mobilem, neviděl
el
jsem.
récord de kills y lo hizo simplemente, y ahora le pregunté si es que le había dicho algo antes de venir, dijo que no le dijo nada, pero que su objetivo definitivamente era llegar a playoffs, ganar y poner a Gentlemates también ahí encima. So now for my last question, do you have any message for this amazing crowd that's listening to you right now?
Message for the crowd.
The crowd right now.
I mean, I think we love you guys, really. It's amazing to walk down the stage and hear you guys. I don't know what to say other than that we guys love you. Thank you so much for cheering for us, and we'll make sure to win.
Thank you very much, Martin. Y bueno, mensajes últimos para toda la audiencia. Dijo que muchas gracias a todos, que los puede escuchar, que simplemente es increíble estar aquí y que
Proč se paní leskne?
Thank you very much for this interview. Gracias a todos.
Je finta.
Be here because we're gonna go with the next match.
Já tomu nerozumím, to vidím fintám, kámo. Tak co dáme NRG? Jedničku do chatu pro NRG. A byl mi teasovaný dokument od Gentlemates. Než začnou hrát NRG, bych si mohl pustit ten dokument, viď? Úvodní video? Jako Masters úvodní video, to je pravda. Co to je? Instalog? Instalog? Valorant? Valorant dělá normálně reklamu, no to bys instalokoval, vole. Nevadí.
It's more than a game.
Oh.
It's a world shaped by you, the fans. And our mission is to elevate that world by building technology that creates moments that last.
Actually se mi interesuje tyto reklamy.
That's why we're joining forces with the Valorant Champions Tour to transform how fans experience live events on the global stage.
No co to je reklama? Globant. Vůbec nevím, co to byla reklama, kámo. Ale byla hezká. Poprvé se na ně podívám, pak už je budu skipovat, kámo. To bude až za apku. Messenger, kámo. To se ještě hraje? Co? Ten event? Ty začal, kámo, to byl první zápas. Já mám miluju streamování. Hraje, no, kámo, teďko se hrál NRG XLG. Viděl jsem hodně jedniček v chatu, takže to samozřejmě podíváme. Kámo, strašně se těším do píče na brawka, chat. Chápete, že není zápas, co by brawk nedal nějaký wallbang kill Odinem. A tu ediční ani vůbec netuší, kámo, co je čeká. Jako podle mě je roztrhá, kámo. Normálně vezme do zubů, kámo, a každého jednoho roztrhá. Cinema incoming, kámo. Ale budou hrát plně tak za 15-20 minut, že si můžeme podívat na to videjko zatím. A ty si já pak mohl vykrást? Co se stalo, kámo, na Havenu už jsem ho vykradl. Actually bych si nabídl, kámo, klidně nějaký jiný mapy. Ale kámo, on nehraje fejtky prostě, on hraje sova, a když nehraje sovu, tak hraje kámo Sentinel, jo. Proč nehraje kámo moje agenty? XLG? Nejsou náhodou úspěšný v LoLku, aj? XLG? Ale prostě to čínský kámo number 2 slot, kde hraje týpek, který podle spoustu analystů je že top 3 hráč right now. Jmenuje se Happy Way, vole. Já jsem zvědavý na něj, jestli to je overglaze nebo ne. A to je ten týpek, by měl být jeden z nejlepších hráčů, má, že nejlepší hráč v Číně a jeden z nejlepších hráčů jakože overall. Tak jsem zvědavý, kámo. Podle mě ho jako brawk spráská Odinem, že kámo se z toho neprobere, ale třeba se pletu. A má dítě? Pohodě. Počkej, nový playlist. Počkej, kámo. Že by to byl zase nějaký event, který vykradem?
Pa' subirle esa chapa me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto que estoy la je mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tu si va con un vuelo de...
Že ten song, který jsem chtěl, tak zmizí, a ten, který nechci, tak mi tady jakoby to, jo? Se pustí. Oni mají vždycky playlist, kámo. Oni mají vždycky playlist na aktuální event, pokud se napletu.
Welcome back to day numero uno of
Masters
Santiago, and it's time for our second match of the day. NRG, the defending world champions, are going to be taking on China's XLG. Of course, I'm Golden Boy here, currently yelling at you as the embodied voice in the sky, and we are joined by Wyatt and Sideshow to continue to break everything down. First things first, though. Wow, gentlemates, can we just...
Mám to. A jaký to byl song, ale? Down 2 se to jmenovalo, ne? Takže žádný takový song není. Jmenujete někdo, jak se jmenoval ten song? Co hrál, co jsem si chtěl uložit? To je strašně dobrý vibe, když prostě si koukáte na ten event, kámo. A potom jdete hrát ranked a pustíš si před tím rankedem song, který hraje, když prostě týpci vyhrajou. Tak kámo si to propojí a prostě hraje se si líp. No počkej. Gentlemates dokument. Jsem viděl Reelsko. Most important thing in life is to believe you're the best player on the server. To be delusional. Je to tak? Taky jsem byl vždycky delusional.
For me, the most important thing in life to be delusional about everything, you know. No matter what, I always believe I'm the best player on the server. We're the better team. So yeah.
We started kickoff really calm, really excited to play as well, but like, we were also focused. We were like just destroying everyone game by game.
To be honest, I was very confident in us qualifying to Masters.
When we get to the first game against BBL, you see that we got a little bit rusty because of the break.
One enemy remaining.
Little bit rusty.
Maybe we should have like ended that game like 3-0, 3-1 if we didn't show so much respect or if we didn't throw some certain things, but the losses definitely make good learning.
Ale jsem viděl ještě na Instagramu toho Dorilsko.
Rien à dire, franchement ils ont trop bien joué, c'est très fort. On peut encore se qualifier au Master les gars, on a encore 2 chances. Demain les gars, on affronte Fnatic.
Nevěřím tomu, Bade, že by budou hrát tak dobře na international stage.
When I came back home, I told my dad, okay, tomorrow I'll drop world record and win the game. So I just used the anger in the next day.
Je to muž svého slova, je to muž svého slova.
You need to always believe, you know, if you want to win, like you need to believe from like the first round.
They are 2-0 up, but we have 3 strong maps right now. Let's show who you are.
You have to believe, bro.
Guys, fucking destroy these bots.
The fans' energy.
To actually řekl podle mě.
Screaming our voice, you know, just rooting for us the whole 5 hours.
And it's amazing, you know, that people come to Berlin to support us.
This feels like a 6-man to us now.
I'm just super excited to play on the international stage again.
This is like the beginning of our story. I feel like we know we're capable of. Let's just show it.
Just remember my face, guys. As I said before,
Remember my face.
And this was the first step. So
zapamatujte si můj ksicht.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Today is the day, bro.
Ça fait plaisir là. Eh les gars, on devrait pas être là.
Il caille sa mère.
On devrait pas être là, vous comprenez ça?
Je devrais vraiment pas être là. T'as vu le froid qui fait?
J'ai jamais eu un aussi grand sourire en venant à Berlin.
Jsem dělal vlog, kámo, tady to je ta arena, kámo, tam jsme chodili, proč jsem to nemohl natáčet, protože v žádném vlogu jsem vám to neukazoval, tady to, co?
Hey, dude.
Nebo už na tom prvním, jak šli, když jsme byli poprvé v Berlíně s Minem ještě.
Hey.
Ta arena je mega cool, ta arena je mega cool.
Hi boss. Hi Cap. How are you?
What's up? Come here. How are you? You went to the gym today. I saw your tweet. Good idea. How are you? If you're good?
See, I'm doing good.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Watching.
We are so happy to be there, man. Yeah.
President Gentleman, c'est týpek.
C'était, messieurs, dames, ça y est, bordel de merde. Let's go! Et ouais, les gars, y'a ça y est, premier round de... On fait un pistol simple, là, en B.
To svoje vojsko, mám řekl, obědají to. Fight. To byla první hra jejich, tohle? Proti Foot? Tak šli, kámo, musím mít mega pressure, vole, že prostě ještě nevíš, jakoby na čem seš, no.
On gagne notre premier gun round des VCT 2026.
Martin ještě neměl svůj crosser tady. Skutečně prostě říká po hrách? Hluba je tak nálaz, kámo. Krostali.
Allez les gars, faites-le moi, s'il vous plaît.
Come on. Já proč můj kouž nemasíruje? Oj.
He's blending already. Close left, minus 8 team.
Hudba je nahlas sexy. Mega dobrý edit, by the way. Bibo vypadá kámo jak foto od rodiny, no. Mi jebe, kámo.
Bien joué, bien joué, bien joué. Ah, bien joué, les gars. C'était close. On a pu grailler. Ouais. Oh, franchement, c'était close de fou. Ouais.
Oh! Congrats, guys!
Arrow jste kdyby vyhráli Playzone? Já si kámo.
Let's go. Good call, bro. Good call. Very good.
Oranžová artisanka, Minik, OK. Oranžová artisanka. Všechno vidím, kámo.
Everyone did what I said in this thingy like step to set, you know? So I'm proud of everyone that everyone like made their steps, you know, for the win. But yeah, like Jens said, stay humble. So yeah, I also won the first game last year 2-0. And yeah, so I'm proud of everyone. Stay humble, guys. Keep working, you know, tomorrow the day. Let's keep pushing. Don't be sleeping and come on.
Let's now enjoy a couple of hours. That's not
Kámo, já chtěl spinkat někdy, ale...
What we change, that will come. Enjoy, boys, now a couple of hours. We did hard work. We did the job. Couple of hours. Enjoy the moment and
I'm mega to ty tolky.
The next game, okay? Yeah. That's all from me.
There is two things that I'm really proud. First one, I will talk like individually. I'm really proud that like we got the W overall, like opened the season good. Like it means a lot to me, as you know, being a new coach overall on the scene. So like that's one thing. Like I'm really proud. And the second thing that I'm proud that like, as we said, that like the things that we said on when we were holding each other, like what I said, everyone did literally exact thing. And what I said also before the huddle, I said that like we are a system, a team, that like everyone is involved. And like I saw that and I was so proud because everyone had their own thing that brought bringing calmness, good composure, good calls, Martin taking over, fucking, you know, having really fucking good game, Bipo spreading the fucking awareness, going in without fucking fear, Connor recycling information, being there to like also like layer if it's necessary, to like chill when you need time, like everything was like, for me it was like this is a fucking team that like we fucking built for so long, and I'm super proud that like this is the result, not because we're good with the team, this is the result of fucking hard work. Like we said, all of the obstacles we fucking managed as a fucking team, and we did it.
Fucking obstacles, bro.
Today. So yeah, that's from my side. Thank you.
Let's keep being open-minded, yeah. Just because we won one game doesn't mean that we are gonna have to be like hard to work with now, like egoistic and stuff. Yeah, just keep it humble still, and just keep doing what we're doing.
Let's fucking go. To ne, kámo! To tam nepouštěli vektora do píče miny, ne? Tak to ne, kámo. Ne, já musím přejmenovat stream, by the way. Kámo, ten tam nepouští Hektora, ale v Berlíně, Francouzům. Oh. Oh, tak to je moc.
3 minutes! The first ever is... We got 1 minute for the song, dude.
Já si nosil artisanku, ne? Hrajou 2 dvojky proti sobě. Pak dneska hráli.
Okay, then I'm gone, yeah? I will make sure that everyone is in the right state of mind all day.
Tak kdo? Performance coach?
For you guys. I want to
make sure when we start defense that we are ready and awake for their tempo. What I will do, as I hear a lot of beasts, I will make sure that I keep in check so that we are in control.
Let's go beast.
Unleashed beasts and soldiers in the floor.
To spamujou, ne? Come on beast.
Really good timeouts.
Ça les gars? Tu vas mettre quoi pour le live? Ton maillot? Ouais, j'ai ramené un maillot Worlds moi.
Není nepoxy, kámo.
Ok, c'est parti les gars.
Stop, jako manažer?
Les gars, il y en a deux là-bas, on le sait.
Ty prohrávali 4-0, kámo.
Allez, ça c'est bien. Super round.
Come on, you want the offer? No.
Ah, un peu. Ah merde.
4-0 na 5-5. Uju, jump spotting. You're terrible.
Church to me. Default soba. Default soba. Mainer or nice, let's go!
Ještě jednou. Se ním editora tam nechává, kámo. Poslouchej toho minio. Okay, yeah, Blake, come on.
The funniest thing. Okay, Paco, 5 seconds left for if they do this.
Come on. Can I get my cigaretka? Yeah.
Jaký anti, kámo? Počkej, to si stopnu, kámo, počkej. Převěnovám stream.
If they play deadlock, I know exactly what they're
They'll have more problems on attack then. They cannot save plant like this. But they will try. If there's deadlock, they'll probably wall backside. You can try and try to flash with sky.
Počkej, tohle si vrátím, tohle jsou... Nevím, jestli prostě zajímavé, pro mě to velice zajímavé poslouchat jejich anti.
Halftime was the funniest thing. Okay, Paco, 5 seconds left for...
Borůvky žerou, jak Aspas.
If they do this.
Come on.
Čím mají borůvek, jak Aspas.
Can I get my cigaretka? Yeah.
Čím prostě. Full anti, všechno tam mají, kámo. Ha! Kámo, někdo by to mohl ještě jakože rozklíčovat a zónu, mě by zajímalo, jak šli... Jaký tam mají protokoly, kámo. 3-2 B default. Vidím Viper, vidím B long smoke a vidím, kámo, nějaký popisky, ale one way na shortu, kámo, ale nevím, co tam je napsáno.
on champs and shit, if they play deadlock, I know exactly what they're doing.
Last night.
Have more problems on attack then. They cannot save plant like this, but they will try. If there's deadlock, they'll probably wall backside. You can try and try to flash with sky. So we need to be careful. We need to keep showers. You need to stream plant so you can be slow. Děkuju!
Gun round, messieurs, dames, on commence en défense et on a... Oh là! Oh là là! Oh ouais, ils l'ont... Ah ouais,
franchement, ils ont mis des coups d'épaule. Attention.
Ouais, c'est bien joué. Franchement, c'est super bien joué. C'est pas grave. Beau gun round quand même.
Zase prohrávali 4-0, kámo. Pokud to streamuje ten squeezy. Yeah, beast.
Guys, I'm losing with pistol, yeah? There's no pressure on you guys, but...
10-2? Oni prohrávali proti Giants 10-2? To je ten comeback, ne? To je ten comeback, kámo. Kámo, jak mohli prohrávat 10-2 proti Giants, to píče, what?
Oh, allez les gars! 4v2, 4v2. Ils ont quoi pour retake? Ils ont un wall, ils ont un heal.
Ouais, enfin là on a bien planté, je pense, non?
Non!
Nice, I suck.
Yeah, relax everyone.
I'll suck first, okay? So, suck me.
Suck me? Řekl? Jak to směje, čím ho Stark, to je to směje. 2-10, čím prohráváš 2-10. Takže suck me, prostě. NRG Haven, let's go.
Jump track first. Off, 30.
Non. Ah, c'est vrai, c'est vulgaire.
A ty vibes jsou důležitý jak svině, kámo.
Go TP, oui, c'est bien. Allez, faut courir, Martin, oui,
Backside, help TP. Go. I hold your TP. I need cover, guys. Holding, everyone hold, everyone face. Hold my elbow, please. Yeah.
10 seconds left.
Hold. Nice. Last guy was
remaining.
Go fast. Bro, I can't. He's left side.
Všichni se směje mini, ne? A Martin tam není slyšet, proč tam neslyším Martin? XLG a best? Dobré kom, že musí jít halfu, no. You went to champs? Seriously? Já si vypnu webku, čím to co tam dělají, kámo? Čím se tam dělají ty Watchparty, ten skvízí a ten běž, čím co dělají, kámo, jak jsou vypnutý? Čím na ně? Jak jsou vypnutý, kámo? Jím na ně.
Oui, la molly. Attention. Tu peux le mettre touche. Oui.
Ace. Let's go, Captain.
Let's go, boys.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Les gars, j'en pleure. Écrivez-moi ça, c'est le match du siècle. Il n'a rien lâché. Capitaine.
Dělaj to s passion prostě, no. Dělaj to s passion, ty M8. Že to fakt naplňuje.
Rien lâché. Là, on va voir si on est une grande équipe. Les gars, je suis dans un rêve. Je suis choqué. On a comeback un 2-10 sur Bind. What the fuck? Et là, je vous dis, là, si vous ouvrez pas les réseaux pour envoyer de l'amour à ces gars en leur mention, vous êtes des belles salopes. Voilà, je vous le dis. Là, les gars. Après spectacle là, qu'ils viennent de nous proposer. Mais vous me faites péter leur mention. On est 70 000. Vous me faites péter leur mention.
70 lidí na streamu měli, kámo, by the way. 70 lidem live, teďko říkají prostě a jdou ukázat lásku těm hráčům, kámo, to je insane, to je legit.
50 000 jeunes.
Stay humble, keep doing the right things, work together as a team as we have been.
Zajímavý, kámo, že jim už podruhý mentionujou, no podruhý, kámo, třeba po pátý už mentionujou to, že stay humble.
Just keep this going. Great job, boys. Proud of us.
Yeah, it was amazing, enjoyable day. Like Pearl was also amazing. To be honest, the first few.
To je, kámo, ten art toho, když jsi kompetitor, kámo, asi jakože nejenom ve Valorantu, ale overall, když jsi někde sportovec, ty musíš mít, kámo, nezlomný ego, že jsi prostě nejlepší, ale zároveň být humble, aby s tebou šlo pracovat, kámo, to je actually jako art. To je art balancovat ty dvě věci. Že ty nemůžeš si myslet, že seš sračka, kámo, a prostě někdo je lepší než ty a tohle, ale zároveň, chápeš, musíš umět poslouchat, co ostatní říkají, je to úplně, ale na palici tohleto.
Rounds, I just feel like we're like a little bit shaky because like it's the start, you know. Yeah, it's like the first, you know, like the thing on A main, so like this guy just
A
fighting.
kámo, 90% hráčů úplně to jako by nezvládá to handlovat, upřímně z toho, co vidím.
3-2, like there's so much unlucky stuff, you know, we're like a little bit shaky, not perfect execution, you know. But like I think me and Starks, like we both like Insta knew like what's wrong, like Insta said like on we were too slow and this shit, and we like calling
This
like it's not like we're getting outplayed, you know. So on Pearl then we come back, you know, we're playing good, we're getting in the flow, and then on Mind I agree that it didn't even feel like we're losing, you know. And as I said today, we have like perfect craft to go like flawless, you know, for Masters. I said today we win, perfect craft. So let's keep staying humble, let's keep working, and let's go for the perfect craft.
We won as a team today.
Tam je draft, ale on myslí craft.
Even felt like we're losing, you know. And as I craft to go like.
Tam je napsáno draft, ale on myslí craft, jakože co vykraftili, kámo, ve scrimboxu prostě, že všechno je prepared.
Less, you know, for
You know?
Masters. I said today we
You
win
know?
perfect craft. So let's keep staying humble, let's keep working, and let's go for the perfect craft.
We won as a team today. Very happy. It was hard game, and these 50-50 games, we need to win. If we want to be great, we won today as a team.
50-50 here.
Děkuju! Nice!
There are some fans waiting for you guys.
Je suis choqué.
Jak jsme daleko od hry, by the way? Už nastupují NRG chat?
Comme si j'ai fait du sport et tout dehors 2 heures pendant. Mais laisse tomber. Combat qu'on vient de leur lâcher. Mais vraiment, mec. Waouh. Waouh. Tu sais, genre au GR, quand je vois nos IM, alors qu'on est.
Tam přihlašuje za ním do Twitche, vole.
Nos IM, on envoie des headshots très clean. Franchement, je te mens pas que j'ai ressenti un mini truc, tu vois. Je te le dis, 2026, ça va être notre année, ma gueule. Je te le dis. Putain. Oh, je suis choqué, gros. Je suis choqué. Je te jure.
1,46. Et Starkso.
C'est top frère, Starkso quand même, hein. 42 kills, hein.
Sur la map 1, c'est E2. Sur la map 2, c'est E2.
Ouais.
Et Glyph derrière. En fait, frérot, sur les deux maps, c'est exactement le même rating.
Ouais, donc ça veut dire encore, on n'a pas encore un Martin Desprac. Tu vois ce que je veux dire? Et imagine si on peut retrouver ça. Wow. Ils ont mis 10, et l'autre side, ils ont pris 11-0. Dinguerie, machin, etc.
Et c'est ça.
Et là, il s'est
derrière, on le
je te jure, j'ai pensé à ça.
Wesh, quand il y a pris 2-10, je me disais, ouais, allez, la route va être longue. Go to Smith. Mais pourquoi pas?
Kámo, jak má tak dobrý zvuk, kámo? Už začínají? Kámo, jak to má tak dobrý zvuk, čum, on nemá na sobě klipák? A tak kdyby mluvil do ouška, to jako předabovali znova, nebo jak to má tak dobrý zvuk, čum na to?
Ouais, allez, la route va être longue. Go to Smith. Mais pourquoi pas?
Čum, jak daleko mluví? Je tak, kdyby ti mluvil, kámo, do ucha, vole, ASMR. Co to mají za mikrofon na té kameře, jako?
Au fond, je me disais, si on met le, à partir de, si on met le gun round, ouais, pourquoi pas derrière?
Bah oui.
Mais c'est la condition, tu perds le
What
gun
the
round,
fuck?
c'est ciao.
What the fuck?
Wesh, comment on a bien tellement pas gagné. On a été naïf sur un round sur les 40 rounds qu'on a joué, on a été naïf.
Jak to má tak dobrý zvuk, kámo?
Je me suis jamais imaginé. Wesh. M8 is back, les gars.
Ty piči, tuhle ten zápas, kámo, actually se těším, to se dáme si to poprvé na NRG. Tuhle ten zápas, jakože pak hrál ještě BBL a Fnatic, ale tohle byl jakože fakt zlomový zápas, kde jsem se bál o chlapy, protože jakože Navi, jakou měli formu, ty kokote, kámo, i na scrimech, i v oficiálech, prostě overall, jakože hero, vole, to bylo neskutečný, takže tuhle plně to cítili tam všichni z nich, že tuhle ta hra bude jakoby harder. Těžší než ty dvě předchozí dohromady, podle mě. No nic. 18 minut 49 vteřin. Show me this. Už hrajou! Vyhadi, už hrajou! No man už tady double kill. Týbek se jmenuje Leo. Za XLG hraje fajkovej Leo. Brawk, Sheriff za sobu. Brawk! Co dal? Jdem nábojem 2 hlavy. Jako Brawk je beast. Kámo, mega bych si dal M8 proti NRG. Mega, kámo. Holy shit. Jo, to plně to zlomilo, no. Proč stál v tom shock dartu? Proč stál v tom shockdartu? Koukejte na replay toho broka, chat. Koukejte na replay toho broka. Co má za účast?
Planting 3 players in the middle of the map, trying to see if they can just react to what their opponent does. No man, doing a great job. Getting point blank, you know, the desk was talking about how
Doufám, že NRG. Nejlepší grand finále pro mě by byly M8 NRG asi, actually. Nebo M8 G2, M8 PaperX ještě. To byl ještě banger, jako grand finálko, největší. Tam ještě je za týmy. Hlavně ne žádný EU matchup, kámo. M8 PaperX byl hodně dobrý, no. M8 Vybíra mě nezajímají, Vybíra jsou, kámo, minus insta.
Paranoia had not connected, but does get ping revealed out and taken very low by those nanos, so Scooper will quickly be able to go ahead and collect the elimination. Plant now to come through. 3-player wrap through that A connector side into heaven, as they will be able to note the flank, so no
M8 T1. Tak T1 kvůli tomu jako kvůli Orze, ne jako už by ten tým byl nějak tak zajímavý, nebo jako je to jedno z těch lepších, ale... Meteor hraje v T1, no to je pravda. Meteors tak jsou taky hodně zajímavý. For me. Ale už začínám chytat slinu, chat. Už začínám koukat moc dlouho. Už koukám, kámo, pár hodin. A už zase bych si zahrál, kámo. Jak vidím tu samu na Heavenu, tak mám chuť, když říkám, zapnout ranked. Kejko hraje s monitorem jak Kankan v Primeu. Slyšel jsem správně Odin? Odin třetí kolo. No tak o čem bude smlouvat tady tu zeď? Tady si stoupne a bude smlouvat ten long jakoby. A dát jej sobě za půlku třeba, to jsem mu ukradl už, ale čemu se dělá brawk, čemu se dělá brawk? Insta tady, ještě z outside lobby bude spamovat, čum. Sova nemá long. Nazdar. Kde byl bagovat? Garáž? Dronísek.
That annoying Viper to really lock down the site, use that toxic screen to your advantage. But for now, it's just a little poke and prod for NRG. They're trying to figure out what the defensive formation looks like. Where's the util? They haven't seen too much.
XLG playing this one pretty close to the vest, but it looks like they're not going to scale forward towards this B site. Shock dart in, try to clear out any util. Likely had heard the turret on that setup, so maybe they're anticipating that the lion's share of that util is going to be on the B side.
To tak krásný skin, kamo, ho musím dostat do shopu, musím.
Right outside of short A here.
Yeah. Actually jsem fakt smutný, že ho nemám v shopu.
This could get painful very quickly. Relay bolt looking for the sun into the corner. Scuba able to find the headshot. No man.
Kámo, to je anti, ne? To musí být nějaký anti, kámo. To je za reveal, co to... Reveal jenom, co revealuje ten short only. Je kinda crazy, jako. Oh.
Plant needing to be committed to Ethan, able to find that, but can he get out safely? Raga is still trying to poke and prod, get himself around the corner, gets a line of sight, but his teammates are dying around him as Mada strikes him from behind.
W Mada.
Raga has to do it all.
Vyhranej bonus, kámo.
Kills, getting so very close. But Mada finds the finish and NRG find a bonus conversion.
This is a
NRG looking clean, kámo.
A lot of what was so successful for them in America.
Tak mám hodně velký expectations od NRG. By the way, na krásný kill od NRG, by the way. Mám velký expectations, chat.
to keep
O
pushing
ten
that
NRG.
direction that they rotated away from to get in behind their opponent. This time it's Mata. Keep your eyes on those kind of maneuvers. That's something that NRG loves to do on this map. And it's something they do incredibly well. Even when they lose a player early, they'll still commit to those flanks, to those lurks. They're so disciplined in their protocols, in the way they approach this attacker's side.
One of the things we were seeing from EDG in that opening series was those thrifties coming online. If XLG can find something like that here, a massive spark to start the flame for this squad to rally back into the first half.
Jordan atak, kámo. To je prostě beast.
4-round wins very quickly as spin on that angle. Not sure if there was a bit of leg showing through or it's just a game sense thing. Either way, Ethan.
Vybíjel hrajou Indy. Vybíjel jsou prstí, takže čekají, až se dohraje tu eta.
Right over his head.
Kámo, on je disgusting, kámo. Disgusting hráč.
On their attacker sides or even on their defender side, a little bit of delay with the nano, but they're happy to do that against ecos. They want to make sure to secure them. Clear some util, showing some presence on the back.
Ne, Katarinko, to jakoby je právě že to je jakoby o level jinde. Reálně to je o level jinde ten gameplay. Kdyby to bylo tak broken, tak už to hraje každý tým. Ale reálně to hraje konzistentně jenom tuhle ten tým. To je actually prostě další layer jakoby videohry. Oj. Jako tohle není hezký, co jim dělají. Bylo to eko, jo, ale stejně to je jako... Ten styl, jakým to probíhá, ty kola, není hezký styl. Od to je jiný obecně. Jakože, když hraješ proti tier 1 hráčům, který fakt dávají first bullet headshoty, tak ten Odin je extrémně těžký, protože Odin do hlavy dá 95 damage, on je 160. Musí být fakt smart, no. Když dostaneš full clear, jakoby musíš hrát angly, kde nedostaneš full clear. Ale jakoby nejvtipnější je, že ten brawk má actually insane aim. Když hraje sheriff nebo když hraje phantom, tak stejně dává furt takový facky. Jako Pepis. To je Rusák, by the way. To je Hvoja, pokud se nepletu. Čo, banger song.
Top A lobby push. Go for something big. Go for, go big or go home. See if you can accomplish a little bit of space creation. Throw NRG off their game a little bit. Shift the KJ over to the other side of the map.
Čum brawk, instakill na neonku tě bude jdem. Čum, tady bude smovat stěnu. Instakill na neon. Půlku HP aspoň, doufám. Čum. Čum na toho brawka. On to nefulí. Kurva, on to nefulí. Ale jsem tady proto, abych viděl jeden wallbang kill aspoň.
Paranoia will flip just barely onto that KJ, but Happyway here behind the box. Going to try to be the lone defender, but it quickly will fall. Only able to find the single kill onto Ethan. The site once again opened up, Spike recovered.
Kámo, oni jsou tak dobří do píči ty NRG.
From garage, such a quick peek and a quick headshot. That's Raga dead on the floor.
A ještě si vzali defend, by the way, ty XLG. Oni si vzali, NRG si vzali Haven a XLG si vzali defend. Když jakoby nechceš overall hrát asi Haven proti NRG, oni na defendu jsou insane, ale když je necháš na ataku, tak oni budou hrát tu svoji hru, kamo, kterou budou tvořit tu hru. 3-sideová mapa, to je legit atak mapa. Nejlepší mapa jejich? Jako... Pocitově, kámo, to je, že jakoby 5 levelů above jsou ty NRG zatím. Ty XLG neudělali jedinou věc, jakoby, co by určovalo tempo té hry. Mé 100% hry určuje tempo NRG. Jako Haven je dobrá mapa na spamování, no. MIBR dostali strašně na prdel proti NRG, no, na Havenu. Nebylo jediný kolo close, kámo.
It's going to feel necessary to try to invest some of these ultimates, is what I'm trying to say, but either way, No Man going to get caught right there at the front of the site, and there's the Hunter's Fury to clean up Happy Way as well. Ping reveal, but no one to play off of it. Slicer and Leo with those recovered weapons still in hand. Raga does have that overdrive, but is this some moment?
NRG bylo crazy, bylo, kámo, protože to jsou dva týmy, co jsou heavy jakoby anti a heavy methodical. To byly fakt šachy jak svině, kámo.
Raga, good for 2, but Ethan there for the shutdown on the Lysor, and Raga will fall. 3 players surviving, 6-0 NRG.
Můžu čavy potom. Mám rozkoukaný ten dokument. A ten dokoukáme asi jindy. Jak se divičence na mapě? To je druhá mapa? Abyss? Na Abyssu nejde spamovat, no. Ale pamatuju si NRG hrát Abyss a taky nebyli teda vůbec špatný. To bylo proti Fnatic, ne? Dlouhé Abyss jejich. Ojii.
Sending the drone forward as the spam does continue. Drone gets broken before it's able to really spot out anything, but it doesn't matter for Mana. He just continues to go sprint.
Shakus.
Happy Way was able to find 2.
To je Shakus. Tu ten týpek je nejvíc glizovaný týpek v Číně, by the way.
Now has the blind up Kicku right there in his sight.
Ten týpek by měl být jakoby
long last looking to get themselves on
čínský tanc.
He's trying to play it patiently, but WS Leo comes in from behind. Denies the backstab, and Happy Way with 4 will get XLG their first round win.
And so what this took for XLG is just a little.
Já vím, že to není on, jen mě baví to sem spamovat. To jsou kam killsy.
And then he shifts into the back. And he just has such great angles there to do a ton of damage. And No Man being the sacrificial lamb.
There we go.
There it is. Okay. We missed that.
Kilo si preteršit mám víc vlasů než ty, kámo. Rarga má jaký Odin. On sebral totiž. Happy Way si jen tak pikl garáž. Oh. What is this? Oh, takhle levný bejtíček? To by reálně Leo neudělal.
Getting into this space now, really far back on the C site. Are No Man and Happy Way.
Jo, more vehicles, Magore. A kde je alert? Může mi tady to fungovat? To není alert. Ty si poslal kamo nějaký ten obrázek, nebo co to je, ne? To je super chat totiž. Počkej vteřinku.
Starting to be chaotic. Mata detained there within window. The defuse being held. It's already up past halfway. And Happy Way with covering fire will keep it protected.
Tohle bylo mess. Díky moc za 200 jangů, super Češu, tady stupenka na mé státní Watchparty, díky moc, Moravej Coast. Myslnul si Gentlemate Cinemu proti ADG, ale tady se pokračuje. Jenom pošleš nohy, je to pravda. O, co dal, by the way. Je to pravda. Už mám album z toho. Bonkar timeout po 2 kolech? Škoda, že Brawk neskusila wallbang z Garlaže na Spike. Tam jde trefit strašně málo místa, kámo. To není konzistentní na wallbang vůbec.
Outside of themselves too much, and they're not playing together as a unit. They're not kind of hitting those sick timings like we saw early on in this map, where you're getting your relay bolt into some other good util. You're getting good spots from Mada, who's able to direct traffic. Call in the paranoia, do all those kind of things. Weren't really seeing that. This round felt more like.
Nezberes by to dal? Nezberes by to šel flosovat. U toho spikeu ještě.
Scuba wasn't in a good position to put a counter lockdown in, so there's no helping the Viper's pit. It's probably just talking about how to clean up exactly what you're talking about.
Let's see if they do. One away from guaranteeing a lead at the half. Still have money fly up going into this round, so critically, we'll not be seeing an Odin in hand for Brawk. It'll just be that Phantom.
Brawk nekoupil Odina. Už toho má dost prej na chvilku.
NRG just now starting to scale forward, making sure there's no late linger, no tuck away over it long. Can now try to advance forward, but the Dane is already dealt with.
5v5 retake. Co wallbangujeme? Co wallbangujeme? Co děláme, vole? Tak Veselého je zaplacený herec, jako co dělá? Co kurva dělá? Jak je tohle China jakoby seed number 2? Jak je tohle China number 2 seed? Ne, reálně. Co kurva děláme? Chlapi. A proč spamuje toho týpka, co mu běží do safe pozičky, než kdyby spamoval toho týpka, kterýho si spotl tím dronem, že plentí v openu. Reálně byl killable ten týpek, co plentil nalevo ještě. Tak tohle je celkem insane. Nebo to byl ten stejný týpek, co plentil tohohle takhle, ne? To ještě plentil, kámo, v tu dobu. Tureta ho zabila. Omen vypo na B. Cinema.
Raga just with the overdrive in the back pocket, otherwise a classic in hand.
And Raga's just playing in spawn, just waiting for the commit from NRG to pop his ult and maybe play kind of like a counter execute to see if they can shut down the plant before it even comes to fruition.
Couple on the angle, Brawk likely to get thrown forward in the garage, not going to be checking around the B site. Sending that through, will get the spot on to Happyway. Armbot triggered, but he'll just be able to quickly backpedal over to safety. In the meantime, the rest of NRG poking and prodding.
Co dělá šmok? Hraje na turetu teďko.
It's been relatively disciplined here from Leo. Still has the drone, still has his recon dart. Again, hoping that you can get some value out of Raga. He's in the right place to do it. The right place to go huge.
Barto, což má tady další týpek, jakoby obrázek stejný jako ty, by the way, na streamu. Revealek nádherný. What? Kámo. Jak hraje ten Mada, kámo, ale reálně. Mada hraje jak šakus. To bylo za kill na tu sovu.
Fun out there. That is for sure.
Actually disgusting, kámo.
Should be heading into no man's land. Try to keep this gun. They reinvested in that op after losing it in the previous round, and that cost their economy mightily. Let's see if NRG wants to keep the op themselves. Mata was hanging on to it.
Raketen fragilizoval Pablo před rokem, jo.
Stack up and look and smiles, some laughter.
Pablo říkal, že dá všechny úspory, co má na ní.
Hoping keep this gun.
Should not be playing that far forward. Will wisely tuck away.
Že to je znovu zrození Ježíše, kámo.
8-2 NRG. Continuing the trend upward. Take a look now at the money on the XLG side. Is not in a fantastic position.
No, and it's tough here for XLG because you're trying to rely on that neon ult and it never
Kámo, 3 z 5 killů neviděli.
so much space. Your reaction time here as Varga is minimal. He even gets pinged out, so he has to try to be evasive to try to make sure that, you know, no one's going to just clip him off of that info. A little bit of damage to Mata. He's going to go for more though.
He's not going to be too concerned about that given the way that he's playing. TP forward from Ethan into the quick play.
Omen ulti na doba je crazy, actually.
XLG going to be scrambling to try to get in a position.
Protože tak Killjoy hledá na spawnu, čím tak Killjoy? Hledá na spawnu, jestli ten Omen portal na spawn.
Nearby enough.
Kde jsem? Tu jsem.
And it's a great read because there's basically no armor available to XLG aside from No Man. So into the spider's web they go, one after the other. It's Happy Weight. Heals back a kill. Nano up and over the top. Leo with a backstab opportunity, but
Ten je nejhorší, kámo, ten Leo, actually.
the spray down, No Man dead. Happy Weight to try to exit. NRG looking to make this a 10-2 affair.
They are very much just in cruise control, and it's just little
Co dělá
things that
Skuba?
they're doing that are keeping XLG guessing.
A mají nekonečno peněz, tak to je jedno.
They accelerate there with the neon, throw up the smoke onto B site, make some noise, and that forces a shock dart out. Ethan's TPing though.
Make some
The
noise.
shock dart lands in front of him. He says, "No, I can just plant after my ult is done."
Jak vidíte ten crosser, ten Kicku, by the way.
We've got all these setups. We've got this outlaw in the back. We've got the KJ util to watch our flanks. XLG just cannot find any value. They've got to get aggressive on the map somehow, some way.
3 players susceptible now as it's double outlaw. See if they can get some early punishes going. And still for the swaps, of course, but Happy Way. A great shot that he found.
Kámo, co to je za killy?
Ethan just counter sprays through, making it a 1-for-1. Still has XLG on the back foot. Still have these 2 stingers in hand. He's now going to be slowing down. Mata has been their entry, has been that selfless player. Now they don't have him. This does give some pause to NRG.
Yeah, now they're going to have to do a
On neclearnul tu Killjoy.
No Man tucked into that corner.
Don't think he was spotted.
Yeah. Looking for Varga. Oh, they try to get the timing and they
Už oni ví.
Confirming that there's 2 players at least on this side of the map. Starting to drift over.
Lurkující outlaw, to je Vivek. Vivek věděl. Vivek, NRG prostě.
How spread out they are.
Clear the turret. They're trying to get everybody clustered together now. But down to watch the flank. The slow scale forward because there's been no noise. You see Raga starting to tuck back over towards
Leonáčku, kámo, pozor na něj, ale. Pozor na to, ale Ačet. Pozor na něj.
Getting ready to hit the accelerator. Quick clear on the recon and Raga needed to hold his own, but Ethan will spam him.
No!
Leo able to find the one.
Ty vole, věřil jsem mu, ale.
And that leaves it just to No Man to try to see if he can pull out 3 kills, pull out a clutch. As NRG will lock up the 10-2 half.
Roman. Má na to Roman.
Triangle needing to be cleared. Doesn't even want to make a peep to set up the turret, but now knows that time is starting to work against him more and more, and it will be Ethan from on high to strike.
10-2, baby.
3K for the IGL, 10 rounds for NRG.
10-2, baby.
Well, you're defending world champions.
Jako crazy stav je to, že tu ten tým není branej jako absolutní favoriti, když poslední international event doslova vyhráli a byli to champions. A jak vyhráli to v jiném rostru, no. A v international, v domácí lize se jim tolik nedařilo. Ale stejně, kámo. Tenhle tým je generational, kámo. Sem dělá brawk za pazoury. Jako větší než som. No to ne, co dělá, kámo. To nevím.
¿Algún equipo favorito de este Masters? ¿El Master completo? ¿El Master completo? Gentlemates, ahora aquí tenemos un fan de Gentlemates. Yo quiero que ustedes me ayuden, los cosplayers que me ayuden, porque ya gritamos el CHI, ¿no?
Gentlemates, kámo, mi nedával tweet, určitě já jsem zapomněl, kámo, mu to. Pogratulovat.
Crowd is having one hell of a time here, and this is just day one.
It's been awesome. It is so loud in here. It is unreal. I mean, just the building is so alive with energy. Love what the fans here in Chile have brought.
Vamos.
As they have come in hot from the start. Over 3,000.
Dala Martin na Twitter. Tanečky tam dal nějaký. Sorry za E-Rape. Co to je za trend, kámo? Já se nevyznám v tuhle tom.
The scenery, everything so far has been fantastic to see. And they are maintaining that energy. Doesn't matter who's up on that stage.
Tu je ta stage, chat, tu je ta stage decent. Tu je ta stage decent. Na co čekám já? Na co čekám já, chat? Je ta velká playoff arena. Kolik tam je kapacita lidí v té playoff aréně? Doufám, že 20k třeba. XLG první v Číně? Možná? Oh. Nějaký tech tady. Tady nějaký tech. Usnul! No, my goat, kámo, můj goat usnul. By Singularity Sheriff je nejpopulárnější skin ze všech skinů, by the way. Není populárnější skin, chat, než Singularity Sheriff ve VCT. Na jakoukoliv jinou zbraň. Ty ze 4% týren na hráčů hrajou Singularity Sheriff. Kdo do kval do playoff? Tyba nevím. Nevím, kámo. Tři možná? Nebo dva možná? Možná dva? Not sure, kámo, nekoukal jsem na ten formát. Dva? Nice.
But does this catch them off guard? Does NRG just fully anticipate this? Because I think it's going to be the latter.
This is the part of the map that XLG really likes to attack early on their attacker side is the mid area, and look how quick NRG is to react.
Dělá veselé, jo? Nic. That's the thing, bro. On nic moc nedělá. Maďar! Brawk hraje Spektrum místo Arese? Je zvláštní.
Looks like No Man not quite going to play into his hands here, but still going to be playing into two. Ethan and Brawk, the damage. Spray down found.
Ani nezahraje týpek.
NRG. Speed running their way through.
Má super strike, ne? Mada má super strike.
I mean, NRG does their homework, and this is just a huge tip of the cap to Bonkar and the coaching staff. Because there's an alarm bot here early, but again, not much pressure anywhere else on the map, and they're so quick to read that XLG is going into their comfort, which is mid.
Happy way má být dobrý hráč.
Or B or kind of flirt with both, but this time they try to just step it up to try to catch.
Dneska budeš hrát i ty ranked? Jo. Pisoár, kámo, je odak živa v pisoár. Vykřičník kick. Názor na superstar, nemám ještě názor.
Feels very difficult. The buy coming into this, it's going to be rough. You just forced in the previous round. You just lost that. It's going to be a similar scrape here. A militia buy of whatever weapons they can possibly find around the house.
The win condition, the Coinbase win condition, miracle.
Týpek nelux maxuje moc, ale. Super strike, co to je? Myška, co nekliká, basically. Nesplní testovat? No, koupím ji, pokud bude... Pokud bude... I půlka hráčů v té jedna hrát out of nowhere, tak ji možná koupím, no. Ale zatím ji nehrá tolik lidí. Mně nesedí ten tvar. Nenám rád ten tvar. Řekneš mi ahoj Honzo plus? Čau Jirkos, čau Jirkos.
One of them going to be on this A site in Mada's hands again. Brawk just jiggling the angle. Confirmation.
Here's a clear shot to the foot.
Oj! Trochu ho podráždil Brawk.
Trying to check in towards sewer. Raga just to tuck away.
Podráždil.
It's the peek over to long as well and sees the scale forward. And there's the swing coming in.
Plus pozdrav ho. Čau Marku.
Not showing them any wiggle room.
Shakus! Shakus gameplay.
And he cleans up too. Now it is just No Man in No Man's land. The paranoia cross blinded up, deafened. Now spotted out as well. Trying to fish through with the backstab, getting around.
Kdybych nemá ani nožík nasazený, to je jasný, že se ti hraje na piču.
Here's the tap of the plant, swings it and shuts it down.
Judge.
13-2, dominance on display.
Nejdominantnější zápas so far, obviously. Jsem zvědavej na Abyss, ale podle mě to je jako 2-0. Nechci se mi věřit, že to nebude 2-0, jako. Co by museli dělat ty XLG na Abyssu, aby porazili NRG? Co? Co? Chodím si na záchod. A pokračujeme v krasojízdě, OK? Jako? Zatím není moc aktivovaný, kámo. Be right back, fellas, jdu na záchod. A jestli užijte reklamy. Reclams.
Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move.
One man army. Triple. Why he's hunting down that title.
The time to write the next chapter in the esports history books is finally here.
And they fold it in his hands yet again. Snaps up to the plate, and he can knock this one out of the park. Now they
shall be engraved alongside the greats.
Soy la inspiración de los jóvenes de ahora. Sueno pega en la calle, también en la emisora. Puedo pegar 10 discos, pero no cambio mi core. Y ustedes criticando la 24 horas. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. Soy el funda de tu funda, me dice la tuquiti. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. La para de la menor es la que está rapeando aquí. Soy el funda de tu funda, me dice la tuquiti. La para.
Ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tuya. Si vas con un vuelo de ida, ponla pa' subirle esa chapa, me gustan pila y tú sabes que yo soy puto y que estoy la es mentira. Full de los bolsillos pa' darte lo que tú pidas, ya están dándole a la tuya. Si vas con un vuelo de ida, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla, ponla pa' subirla.
Jen here with Coach Bonker of NRG. Now, congratulations, Bonker, on Haven. Just a simple question. Gecko and Harbor, you've been planting the seeds. We didn't really see them on Haven, so I'm not asking you to give away too much. Just tell us this. Are they in your playbook already? Emphasis on already.
They are already in our playbook, indeed. So we'll see when we bring them out.
Yes, thank you, and good luck.
That's some damn good journalism there, Jen Lee. Way to go, kid.
I love that.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. But, of course, the sights and sounds here in Masters Santiago, absolutely electric. Fans just lining up from the stage to the back of the building. Truly, South America does it right. Welcome back, everyone. Golden Boy here alongside Wyatt, as well as Sideshow. Oh, you look radiant. You look so electric.
The XLG believer right
now. Oh, yes. I'm
Do
so
I
sorry,
look
Wyatt.
excited?
Oh, guys, we gotta be somber for Wyatt here because he's a little sad boy right now. Because I don't know if you saw, but your boys kind of got trounced, bro. What's going on?
That was a fast game. Could have been an email.
Yeah,
could
have been a text message, honestly, at the rate that it was going at.
That was tough.
What
mean,
happened?
you can look at the team breakdown here. Roger and Happyway, they were giving me some moments. They were injecting a little bit of hope when it went from 6-0 to 6-2, and Happyway got the 4K. They had a B retake that worked with the lockdown.
Come on,
it was all great, but yeah, the rest of the guys, they really just were not playing.
We knew it would be a rough map for
Yeah, yeah, this was.
Ciao,
I don't want to cope too hard.
Hi, Nicole.
This is at the bottom of XLG's pool, and at the top of NRG's. I never felt like XLG would take this map of the ones in the series.
Oh, Aleš.
But also, I mean, you have to give credit to NRG for.
And you also do need to give credit.
There, but.
Yeah, I agree. You do need
Čau, Six Veros. Jaký mají by the way nástupovky? Jsem neviděl ještě nástupovku. Mají dobrý song na nástupovku? Můžeme si pustit M8 nástupovku, ukaž?
Wow.
Tady je to intro video, co jste chtěli vidět ještě, tak ukaž. Intro video k dnešním, k těmto Masters. Čau Seba. Mech song? Fakt? Čau on to? Song je basic, GG. Možná naplno budou dobrý nástupovky. Snad je změní ještě. Tohle je intro video, ne? K těm Masters. Co je na YouTube jakoby. Tohle. Reverberations. Vein. Baby bang.
Cada acción crea una onda que viaja a través del tiempo.
The animals so sick.
Los ecos cargan el peso del pasado. Pero lo que importa es lo que sigue.
Já to je piči, jak ten Valorant je obrovský, by the way, v Asii prostě.
The moment you lift a trophy reverberates throughout the world.
Co je reverberates do češtiny?
Not many teams have ever won a title and won the tournament after.
Oh!
I went through a lot of depression before joining tier 2.
To chápu.
Questioning if I should play more.
Oh, to je insane
But
actually.
just the memories that I had with Ascend that kept me dreaming.
Jako Starks má dobrý příběh hráče, by the way. Starks má dobrý příběh
It's
hráče.
like pure fun.
可能更多的是重新找回最初在赛场的感觉。
Just like Toronto.
The train is coming.
Así que hazte escuchar.
Díky Sary za follow.
Y grita con el alma.
Toronto? Ale nevyhráli Toronto Papers, no vyhráli? Co má za brýličky? Madaka má 7 metrů vysoký prostě. Musí si opírat ruku o skubu, chudák. Vyhráli proti Fnatic, ok. Tady jsou jenom daný týmy, které jsou jakoby... Tady jsou daný týmy, které nejsou v... V playoff, no. Budou ještě další videjka. Not bad. A takový klubový song prostě. Naplno budou lepší určitě. Není to špatný, ale...
In this case, we just decided to go for our best map. Nothing special, and I hope it's
Booster bys to užil?
So,
Booster, co Internationals bez boostera prostě. What the fuck. Aleškovo, vlastně, to je Aleškova bývala. Teďko už má...
And I get it, you just got trounced 13-2, like it wasn't pretty, so you just learned today what NRG is all about, Wyatt.
M8 video dělej? Nebo co?
That, you know, the CN region, they like this map, they like playing it. Is that a thing that we should be hanging our hats on here?
Also, it's a straightforward map, and that might be what they need. Just going back to the comfort of the double duelist, it's not complex. You can just slam these sights. I think it's one of the maps where No Man has looked better on the Waylay. This and Bind, I think
Prej dělej. Jo, on si prostě myslí, že může tátovi rozkazovat, kámo.
yes, I think they have things going for them, but it's...
Když jsem ho ručně kojil prostě takových měsíců, ale ten Bard prostě najednou rozkazuje.
Yeah, they need the rest of those guys to get their heads in the damn game, GB. Or else I'm gonna look like an idiot, man.
What I'm concerned about is that they're starting on defense here, which was so rough for them. I think the silver lining to that is that it's the map at the moment that is best for playing retake. You know the attackers are going to be popping into you on sites. You can play fast retake styles.
Proč si zase vzali defend, ty Číňaní?
More into the way that XLG want to run. But really, when I've watched this team play on Abyss, the thing
Můžeš stát na Valorant zápasy? Můžeš, no, když tě je 18 let, ale samozřejmě, pokud tě je míň, tak nesmíš. Že jo, Henky? Henky!
But that's the second half. And you need to make sure you don't put yourself in a hole like you did on Haven.
Yeah, and if they are in that situation, because you gotta call a spade a
Aleš?
spade, right? Yes, there's.
Rád bych zmínil, že Alešovi letos bude 21. Let that sink in, kámo, let that sink in.
Start to see NRG build that confidence. You're just getting gunned down by an Odin, Mada just breaking your.
A Lucie, kámo, když jsme se potkali s Aleškem. Jim bylo 19. Je mu 14.
That's the kind of situation that NRG have no problem getting out of. Abyss was the one that their run of champions started on when they were.
Teď mu bude 21 a mě bude taky 21, kámo. To je celkem crazy, by the way.
XLG are gonna have to show some serious resolve. This is exactly what we expected from these.
Nelsi, já mám furt zafixovaný, jak kdyby mu 16, kámo.
I mean, not really.
I'm trying to. Most of their games were mirror, if I remember correctly.
A lot of teams playing the double duelist kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a large variety, but nobody in the world right now plays the way that NRG does.
Yeah.
And you have to be ready for the stuff that Viper is going to do on this map. It creates walls for you to flood defend, and on the attack side, when you look at the way that Scuba takes...
Dvě sovy, chat. Nechcete vědět, co mi to dělá tady.
Who wants to defend that area, and suddenly there's a wall in your face.
Yeah, I'm hoping that with Rarga playing the Yoru on this map, that the defensive setups will just be better from XLG than the way they were unable to effectively rotate around the map and play together on the defense on.
21 skoro 5 let. Zase klid, kámo, to nevychází. Map 2. Map 2. Už mám chuť hrát, kámo, to bude 2-0. Fakt doufám, to bude 2-0. Myslím si, že takhle prožíváš s nima? Adrenalin, veď, z toho máš.
Exactly. This is a very good map for NRG on this attacker side to give some flowers to NRG.
Jinak Kankan neocenil Martinovo rekord, pokud koukám správně. Kankan říká, že to nebylo na International, že to nepočítá. Oj, šerifek, další šerifek.
Maybe start another perfect streak to this map. Scuba gonna be spotted out. Just uses the wall. It's out towards safety. Minor damage gonna be suffered, but now players on the approach from the flank, needing to take down 4 and get to the defuse.
Love this change of pace from NRG.
Špatný reveal, by the way.
Spot. Set up the crossfires.
Sees the one. Shot on point.
Už sas?
Able to find Scuba. Another one lobbed in.
Kámo,
Damage gonna be found.
taky trefil ten shock dart.
Time, however, starting to get away from them, so they need to make a go of this one. Is Leo.
Je to reálný Leo? Čas. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Nejjednodušší klačík do kariéry.
They do so much well in this round to NRG. It's pretty simple at the beginning, just trying to push in towards B. But it's that extra layer. You know that the natural kind of tendency, the natural protocol for a lot of defenders is to go in towards the very back corner of the site.
Jak byl překvapený, ne? Jak nechápal, co dostal shock dart.
You're often going to have a player on top of the box on site as well. That one's dealt with quick, and then Scuba's there for the follow-up, and that just breaks everything open. Then Scuba gets the spot on the player coming in through the mid link, and he's just like, guys, we're going to group up.
Seká ten komentátor, ne?
It almost goes through for XLG. Leo tries the damnedest, but still not quite good enough. And they're just happy to take a ton of space here through mid.
Completely ignoring the extremities. Just Scuba sat back watching for any aggression out of A main.
That's a great way to avoid the stacks. You know, a lot of
Stacks?
times they're going to want to try to secure their presence as best as they can. Go for a 1-4 or sometimes a full 5. This is a nice way to kind of deal with all of that.
No nic, jedem.
Pinging towards B though. The only kind of disadvantage is you don't have a lot of early info, and XLG on a timing start making their move.
Důležitý je, kámo, jestli dokážeš sám pobavit.
Spotting out multiple, hearing those guns ringing through. Sees the stack, and now it's going to be a full send towards this A side of the map. Door broken, Mata. We'll just join in with the rest of the team, it seems, go through main. Where it is just Leo. An attempted hero from the previous round to try to guide them, and it looks like the bot doesn't get the spot out, but they will just go ahead, jump through. Scuba leading the charge, drawing the crosshairs for Kiko to go ahead and collect. Right now coming in, 4-player tower approach from XLG as they look to try to flood their way out of this one.
By the way, se divím, že nejdou skákat. Většina týrna týmu by šlo skákat. Mém jeden týpek dostal hit do tělíčka od Kika, ten mohl hrát a zbytek měl jít skákat, podle mě.
Doesn't overcommit when he sees those players pushing in towards B main. Just says, oops, I see the big stack, let's go the other way. Doesn't, you know, try to go for the, you know, double kill or something
Tam on hraje s těma brýlema pod těma sluchátkama, je betí. To nebolí hlava z toho.
That just is basically round done and dusted. XLG tries to go for the flood, and that's going to give a few extra orbs over towards NRG.
A my hrajou proti věrci toho zápasu, dobrá otázka, kámo, actually nevím.
They are so efficient with, especially on this map. It's another reason you love the tail.
Actually jsem nekoukal na bracket.
And it is something that NRG is really good at, is making you so uncomfortable in vent.
Still that doubt. Sure you never know when that lurk could be coming through.
To je škoda, tady tam prostě nedehrál Odinek.
They're gonna smother you with util.
Smother you?
Put one into his shoulder.
Smother you with
util. I don't even think Raga had really made any noise. Keeps a warning.
Každý den, kámo, na scrimech se naučí nový slovíčko, protože Anguis prostě říká taky do slovíčka, kámo.
Put any more pressure off of that. Oh, Kiko. Able to get out of there,
but do they read that no man's going to be on their heels this quickly?
Exactly what I was thinking.
It seems like Scuba about to check back in for this one. Eyes are tied to the wrong angle. Lysor at the same time up over the box, able to find Mana. Goes for the entry. The cleanup is there. Now it's a 3v5 for NRG. Trying to get this bonus converted. Flash sent up and over the top. Raga able to collect one. Lysor gets another.
Tohle vypadá docela solid. Tohle vypadá docela solid, tu okolo od XLG, ale je to bonus, takže to zase tolik nemyslete o tom. Juj!
Yeah, and this is something that we didn't see much on Haven, is the confidence to get aggressive on the map. This time, they're going to let No Man off the lead just a little bit, and he pulls right back. He gets his kill, he's got his piece. Guys, this might be a B lean with the way that, you know, they're kind of seeing the positioning and things like that with the util. They do a good job just knocking him out of the round there, and something that both teams really like on this map is that mid space, is that mid congestion. I mean, look at the map right now. Look at where XLG is positioned. 3 players in mid. They love to have control of that territory. Oh, they're on the hunt.
Zajímavý teleport. Tak je rankedový. Ruky bazuky, jako tebe by zmuchlal strašně.
Wrap around the back, going to look to try to get a catch here onto brawk.
A brawk za pozičku, jako. Tu dělá brawk. Ne, tak ten je tak dead, kámo. Oh. Co? What? What? OK, NRG nemůžou prohrát ten zápas. What the fuck? What? Co to bylo za shoty s Fantomem?
I think this is a pretty good macro idea from XLG.
Nebyl mrtvej, kámo, a nic víc?
Should be at worst a trade you would think.
Chlapi říká, že nemá aim. Chlapi říká, že nemá aim. Protože hraje Odin. Právě, že kamaráde na ten Odin potřebuješ. No.
Mata, not sure where he was going. But
Lit.
will be Leo traded out in the end. As the spike will go off and NRG will secure a 3-1 lead.
To bude replay ještě, doufám.
Crazy. Just, it's everything for NRG. The little things that they do so well in the macro, in the big picture, but this time it's the micro.
Trefil Odinem hlavu je actually mega hard, kamo.
Oh, that's a phantom too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Immediate reset into the second kill. Just using Mana as that bait for Scuba to cleanly scale forward into the site.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Something they do incredibly well is Mata's so good at spotting out that player. They're able to use that util to either smother their opponent out or at least back them off and create space. And that's why they love to have him on the waylay. A lot consider him to be the best waylay in the world, and hard to argue with it sometimes, that's for sure. Continuing to get more and more ults going. Both Hunter's Furies in play, but Ethan also has the Armageddon. And that's going to be able to create space, or they could save it for the post plant. See how they want to navigate all this. Seems like they're setting up for some kind of big B execute. They're looking again towards that window. There's another push from XLG to see if they're going to double down on that. Realize that it was a good idea, just didn't go their way.
Swap of the weapons as Mana joins in on this side of the map, just passing that
Sova
out into brawk's hands. As Armageddon pushing him away from that connection.
Není Sova ult.
Waylay go up and over, and Raga on the peak is able to find one happy way. Similarly, able to find a kill. Lysor be the one that tried to
brawk outlaw.
play your advantage, but swiftly does end up falling as no man
Chlap prostě hraje gun game, on hraje všechny zbraně na světě.
Stealth drone sent out around the opposite side. There's the push coming through.
Ne.
A little bit too late to try to
Prodal kámoše. To ne. A toho napadne, že je flank. Dron. Tak. Fight. Sova duel, kurva. Free firek mu dal Brock. Jak se směje pod fousem. Jak se směje pod fousem.
Pretty good ideas from XLG. I like the way that they play around this box, where this time they kind of remember back to the pistol that, okay, if we just go into that back corner, it's not going to work. Instead, they reposition. Happy Way bounces back up on top of the box, and they get a fair exchange, a better than a fair exchange. They come out with player advantage.
Ten Brock, jaký je vlej, vole. Ten Brock, jaký je vnutej. Teda Brock do piči, co říkám? Co říkám do piči? Bonkar se jmenuje. Je Bonkar, ale kdyby NRG vyhrál ten event, tak actually by byl prostě top 2 coach of all time automaticky, protože jediný tým, který vyhrál 2 eventy za sebou, tak byli Fnatic a nebyli to Champions. Byli to Masters a Lock-in. Jo. Je tak. Co to je za goofy hudbičku? Co to je za goofy hudbičku s plážovou?
And they have brought some new ideas here to this map, but it's been brawk who shut down a couple of those rounds. So, if anything, at the very least, maybe this timeout just to cool him off, maybe. Got a couple ults to
velkou šmení, jo.
steal a couple guns away.
Není Lock-in lepší než Champs? To fakt není, kamo.
They're abandoning the sheriffs that had come through.
Jako mini tam má permanentně 300 stupňů, kámo. Actually mu závidím jak svině.
So timeout, full focus on the upcoming round. On this buy, not trying to give it a go on the Thrifty. We'll just be handing over the round win, flawless fashion to NRG. Quick reset. Now with an operator online.
And you just can't let the ult cycle continue to get out of control for NRG. I respect this decision from XLG. You know, you could be getting
Nula replayů. Nula replayů, nikdo to ani nereplayuje. To je pauza totiž nějaká.
out of play. Don't
To je
let
technická pauza.
spill in towards another Armageddon.
Oh. Looks like we might have some tangling going on here.
On si vytrhl sluchátka. On si vytrhl sluchátka, jak se postavil.
Up and going. Earbuds in. We should be underway, so ought to be a pretty quick fix.
He turned around to hype up the crowd after everybody just jumped off the map.
Ran over his cable. Well, we've all been there.
He doesn't have a
Brawk
kill
to
yet,
frag
he's still
vamos.
having fun out there.
Je to beast.
That's okay.
A hlavně aktivně prostě hraje pro ty fragy, no.
Can just go out there and take over a game, but also do nothing in in the frag department, but then still enable the team.
Mada hraje Super Strike, no. Ale je jeden z mála. Jeden z máda.
You're right, and it's because he's so selfless.
Dobrý, už to dohrajte, kámo, chci hrát. Tak tyhle brejličky, kamaráde. Brejličky na Pitbulla 2005. Hodně dobrý, kámo.
With this double initiator comp that they like to run is you have that extra layer of follow-up behind Mada. You can either direct the Sova util or you can direct
CS:GO má každý.
depending on how you want to do it, depending on
Kdo
how
je
you
každý?
want to force your opponents to react. Mada is
V Americe, to je pravda. I Pitbull tam je prime dub. Teďko tam poslouchej, kámo, Pitbulla nejvíc.
I think back to that Haven disrespect of the alarm bot that he had on C-Long just in the moment.
Plzeňský suchý humor. Nevím, jestli je přímo plzeňský, kamo. To někdy tak na tebe přijde, ty trapno vtipy. Skoba hraje taky Super Strike. Ne, Mada má 0-4, kámo, tak to nic, no. Už ji nechci.
We'll start pivoting some players over very quickly.
Co dělá Slowman? To je bot. 13-1, kámo, okamžitě. Ty XLG hrajou fakt tragicky, kámo, jak mohly být jakoby Seed 2, vole.
Looking for the lob in on that saturate, would have connected, so quick TP to exit from Raga, but it's not too far off. Joins in here at the connector, and now tries to go for the peek to get the punisher onto Kicku, who's just fishing through the smoke.
A to je jejich pick by the ty XLG jsou tak lost.
Still goes his way. Operator now lost, the flank will get broken down, Brawk on the floor. An opportunity perhaps here for XLG, but it's happy when he goes out, he's alone. Leo who very much gets himself on the board with these 2 kills. Now the spot out the he forward off the side of the map. Oh, we might be getting a little silly, but the round is still NRG.
Jsou ze strany trenýrky.
Oh, Scuba. Oh no.
He just, he really wanted Mada to get the last kill.
Yeah. He felt bad. Mada was having a little bit of a tough go of it in the kill department.
Kubík se proletěl
Mada
prostě.
plays this round extremely well. The spot there.
Can't exit, can't dash.
Nechutný Free Fire.
But Mada plays this corner. He disrupts the timing for the swing from heaven.
Jak se sněje.
There's no pushes at the bottom of that one.
Asi ne, Pablo. Marcos, díky za follow.
Well, some silliness perhaps, but still dominance on display from NRG, just surrendering.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
The one bonus round, Hunt the Fury now out, tags coming through, looking for that third and final pump, but Happyway will be able to survive at the same time.
Proč ultí odsaď, kámo, to není dobrý místo na ultění, mo. To je tragický místo na ultění.
Use this to set up your convergent paths here as XLG.
Nejlepší z těch schodů, když si pobehneš dozadu. Furt nejseš vidět jako bez flanku.
Respecting his position, takes him to 56, has the spot onto Kiko, but cannot confirm the kill. Now, the push forward,
Shorty.
going to be spotted, he's so damn low! Eventually will fall, but no man now. Arriving when they need him the most, the pit's still going to be there in their faces. Saturate lobbed over to the side, but Brawk pulling back, further disconnected position, not going to get spotted.
Co ti jebe ten Brawk, kámo? Jak to dělával, ty mu strafl zpátky do toho headshotu prostě. On mu strafl zpátky do toho headshotu.
7-1.
To je crazy.
XLG have to be scratching their heads. They have to be considering the second and final timeout.
I think there's a lot of confusion in the XLG camp right now on how they want to do things. You know, Rarga just commits to all of this. It feels like he's trying to use the dimensional drift to set up for that convergent pass from the mid-bend window.
Líbí se mi ta passion od Bonkara, líbí se mi ta passion od Bonkara. Čau Ricardo, YouTube.
And is trying to cause chaos, happy ways diving in, but it doesn't look organized, it doesn't look efficient. Meanwhile, NRG absolutely do.
Drone cleared, TP out. Will arrive over towards backside, but Mata just double dashes, gets himself into position. Now there's a poison orb that they're going to have to try to push through. Shock darts, just a bit
Shock darty.
an off default plan from brawk. Get the spike in play. Wrap around the back, long rotation here from No Man.
O, co má za pozičku ten Mada, kámo? A je vidět z Heavenu, by the way. To byl záblesk. To byl záblesk. Liquid kýkal, záblesk. Fuj! Mu dal hlavu.
The smoke there, the cosmic divide going to be invested. The jump forward, and Happyway has the headshot.
Šťastný vej, kámo.
Play from him to get the defuse across the board.
Šťastný vej.
Thrifty on the back of this Astra. XLG will find a second round win as chaos explodes on this map.
That's classic Happyway. When he's on Astra and he's in a clutch and he gets his ult, he'll sometimes just throw it. He'll just go for it. And I was gonna be so ready to just sing NRG
Singularity Sheriff.
with the way that they're watching for the lurks and all this.
Normální super lightku má.
Ethan just pulls off right at the wrong moment. It looked like
Kámo.
it might not have mattered because Kicku got so fast. But then
Ne, cítím trapně za něj, za toho pisoára.
to get involved. Now you're trying to just dash on in. Mata through. Poison orb there. Guide him in, and Kiko's got his back.
Já jsem se až teď vlastně uvědomil, že oni hrajou Viper na Abyssu. Včera jsem hrál ranky proti Viper na Abyssu, už vím, odkud to má. Actually disgusting, kámo. Agent. Disgusting. Nějaký další line-up na Molík. No, co tam line-upuje? Na Shock Dart? Na Shock Dart se line-upoval. To jsou moje Shock Darty, ale hází je trochu odinut. Klasický NRG. Takhle hráli G2 v Primu, kámo. Full postplant. Util.
Can he take away the final weapon? Tries to go for the pre-fire and will eventually fall. But I don't think he's going to be too bothered about that.
Not even a little.
Skuba má jaký super strike, no.
Convergent pass there delays the retake for XLG. Something I'm sure that's in the back of their minds is they don't want to let
Kam portil, vole? What the fuck? Za ně nevšim, kámo, co to je za minutinu.
That will come their way as they try to get into that defuse. And now NRG is just overcommitting to the flanks because they know how important it is for XLG to get back in there to disrupt those post plants because of all that utility.
There they are.
Nothing seemingly going XLG's way. Have some ideas, but NRG is always a step ahead.
Even there, just
to je jaký tech, kámo, ty dáš tu Viper Wallu, aby neměli info přes A-main. Jediný, odkud info můžeš brát, je tam, kde stál, a tam, kde stojí, tak spamuješ ten boxík, že to je ta linie, kámo, kde se spamuje ten boxík. To je actually disgusting, tech, kámo, disgusting.
Pretty aggro. Sprack back for No Man though. And now they know that A is clear, so they should be able to lean B. I wonder if Leo's going to commit the ult here. Feels like you kind of almost have to with the way things are going. You got to throw everything in the kitchen sink at these rounds.
Ale to Viper má strašně moc využití, jak přemýšlím. Našel ho. Kámo, Happy Way by možná potřeboval lepší tým, kámo.
happy way. Very good.
Happy by možná potřeboval lepší tým, jakože not gonna lie.
That Mada entry, waiting for the refract before he steps.
Ale nevím, jak moc umí anglicky, jakoby ten týpek, pravděpodobně moc ne.
Oh, and the reaction there on the pop out of the smoke from Kicku.
Ty pičo. Ten třetí kill, ten pre-fire na ten Tetris byl actually insane. Ten Tetris pre-fire byl insane.
That they do. Hunter's Fury still available here on either side. Range. That Judge not going to find much of value at all as Leiser forward onto the box. Cleans up the enemy waylay. Hunter's Fury fishing for a little bit more. Brawk doing very much the same on the opposite side, but Kicku able to stabilize just fast enough to take down Leo.
3v4? 3v3, pardon. Jo, Ruklon. Brawk a Ethan v klači. Nevím, jsou jaký hráči, který by chtěl mít radši v klači. Legit, mě nenapadají hráči, který vyklačovali líp, kamo. Mluví anglicky, to je pravda, že tam je Rusák. Máš pravdu, Adame. RG je Rusák, no man nějaký, co to je, kámo. Makedonec? Oni jsou Číňani, že? Nebo co to je, kámo? To jsou mega zvláštní nationalities. Má raketu, stun, shock dart, phantom na spam. Oh. Jak ho zabil? Řekni mi, koho bys chtěl mít radši v klači, než týpka, co od IGL-koval dvakrát Champions win. Dvakrát od IGL-koval Champions win ten týpek prostě.
Just so in control of this game. And this time it's Ethan's turn for the step up, for the clutch.
Piču, Makedonie je něco jiného. Runner je Makedonec. Nebyl IGL, sorry. Pravda, vratíček, tam byl Boostio. Zapomínám, že Boostio existuje, kamo. Boostio a tak felofnul, jsem zapomněl, že existuje. Ale hlavně i ten hrál, kámo, stejnou roli, co hraje teďko v EG. A Boostio koloval, kámo, skilljoyky, what the fuck. Actually nevěřím tomu, že nebyl jakoby i ten second IGL a nedával ideas, kámo. A to je pravdu, kurva, nebyl IGL tenkrát. Jako kolovat Boostio, že koloval, kámo, a vyhrál Champions na Killjoy, co lurkovala s VIPem, je by the way kinda crazy, ne? Jo. Ale jakoby Demon 1 v Primeu by tam mohl kolovat, kámo, i tady Jarda odvedle, ty piče, asi. A tak komu je jakoby forsnutý IGL kos, ne? Imo. Že to ani jako neplánoval, ale prostě si to tak vzal na sebe, něco jak mini v Gentmates. Prime, že Žimo? Molkovat Luvix? Myslíš, že bude z Heroic? Heretics? Nic, protože si nechávají stejný roster.
Backs up against the wall, XLG down by 6 at this half.
G2 Paper X T1 Team Liquid. Máme oficiál v tu dobu, ale G2 2-1 je pičo.
NRG very good on this defender side. They're going to throw a lot of weird little tricks at you. They're so good at mid control. If you try to take any of your own, something XLG really likes to do on this map, they've got a lot of great ideas on how to do a little bait and switch.
T1 2-1. Ono to budou close zápasy zítra, dělal bych se, kdyby nebyly close zápasy zítra.
On the defender side for NRG. You can see that Leo was going for a bit of an explore, but a couple smokes are going to keep anybody from seeing each other on either side of the coin. Instead, XLG just going to commit. 5-man stack in Kiko's direction, but the players are already leaning this way for NRG.
Three nearby to try to slow this up, but potentially coming through, and Kiko going to be caught there. No man forward into the smoke, and Raga able to find Mana at the same time. Best odds at a pistol win that XLG have had all series long. Plants in, brawk trying to find something, but over the wayside, it's still 5 players alive and well here for XLG. Raga will eventually get
Jako na rankedu tuhle mapa je attack sided, ale nechci věřit tomu, že to NRG nepodchytí. Raga má jaký super strike. Minulou mapu No Man hrál nějakou pasivní postavičku, by the way, jako hraje Veiley, to je funny. Minulou mapu na Havenu hrál Killjoy, myslím. A teďko hraje Veiley.
Everybody on NRG, I think, considering a trip off the edge of the map potentially.
But I actually like the delay because
bude obsání. Come on.
Util out. Granted, playing this far away, you're not going to be knowing exactly what's being invested here, but drones out, that's going to be another reinvestment. Just, you know, try to chip away at the money where possible.
To, co říkají ty komentátoři, je podle mě sračka. Protože Plant ti dá 1500 plus orby. Reálně nepoužiješ víc utility, než kolik dostaneš zpátky toho Plantu a chápeš. Dron stojí 400, kámo. Taky 2-3 stary prostě nedostaneš se nad 1500 podle mě tou utilitou. Plus nafarmíš orby, takže ten skok insta je možná actually nejlepší. Určitě je lepší než tohle, kámo. Určitě je lepší než týpka feedit na Yoru ultinu. Týpek je 2 od Yoru ultiny. 15 za Plant. 300 pro každýho, no.
Lysor actually on top of the server right now in the kill department with 13, so definitely XLG is in play. Just have to wait and see how this next round goes. You can see already that some of that early main aggression that NRG loves to bring on this Abyss being thought about over on the A side, but XLG can maybe just do a little death balling, try to create some chaos. Scuba behind the mark there, clearing the drone, so.
Brother tried to delay. Double dash, going through, refract, just back out. Well, Scuba, seeing the TP, anticipate that Lysor is going to be there above the smoke, now falling.
Oj, tu volu dělal týpek na raketu taky proti mě včera. Identickou. Oh.
Just reading Lysor's position, spams him out through the smoke. Killing off the enemy Omen now. A player advantage for NRG.
Jako, sorry, kámo, ale Ethan je jakože levels jinde. Kámo. Co se týče, kámo, understanding of the game, ten Ethan je úplně different level, kámo.
A nice stabilization there for NRG.
What the fuck?
Like this one could be a bonus going in the favor of XLG. We'd have a definite map on our hands had that been the case. They overstack the default side of the
I ten stun, kámo, prostě trefí přesně, vole, what the fuck. Čím jak se tváří u toho, on taky je, kámo, z toho v piči, co dělá. Týpek je v definici flow stateu, prostě, definice flow stateu.
Even further forward scaling, you've got XLG pinned in the back because of that. They're just so efficient, plus Ethan's awareness is off the charts, and he is one of the smartest players that we have in Valorant. He's one of the best big game players on top of it.
Taking that back.
Too true. Well, now, bit of a high-low. Mana here on the corner. Will be the dimensional drift out from Raga, however, to spot them both. Be a quick little fade away and a reposition, and Scuba now needing to hold his own. No man starting to scale, trying to go ahead and close the gap, and will be Raga on the exit, able to find the enemy Viper.
Jako tohle je docela crazy, že i dva NRG hráči nedokážou counterplaynout tady tu sračku, vole. Na tom Bčku prostě. Brawk? Máte škoda. Ethan by the way změnil cross od posledních champs. Hrál jaký velký plusko. Tak má velkou tečku.
Rarga's ult gives you so much extra oomph on these executes. They're able to identify and clear out the players on site very quickly. Because of that, Leo is going to find Ethan in the long run, so no guns carried over for NRG. 6-10. Starting to feel like this might be doable. Starting to see some really nice things that, you know, for XLG, their game plan just seems to be stick together, let's just have some good executes. Doesn't matter.
Co mají dělat prostě, jakoby? Co máš dělat na tom siteu? Reálně, ten site je extrémně malej prostě, ono se to, vypadá, že je velký, ale on je prostě klaustrofobní jak svině ten site. Kde máš hrát prostě na tom Bčku? Kde? Okay.
What a stat! What a stat!
It's true.
Yes.
The math checks out.
Yeah, your math is good. I'll give you that.
Horkus tam je.
Technically correct, the best kind of correct, but hell yeah. I don't think we're going to be seeing that here. It should be XLG.
Ale zase mám takový pocit, kámo, zase mám takový pocit, že jakoby to má teprve loading, teprve to má loading ten event zase. Ještě to nefeeluje jako Masters, Stejně jako Champions nefeeluje jako Champions. A to je prostě první týden, kámo, to tak je, a potom čím seš closer, tak začíná mít správný feeling. To je taky rozehřívačky prostě, no. Hele, line-upík z rankedu. To je fake B. Fake B, plant A, strat.
He's gonna be a little bit sneaky here. Doesn't get anything out of it.
Abandons the ambiguity of it all, and Happy Way will just.
A oni jdou to Bčko, actually. What is this?
Ethan's Bucky as well.
Oni jdou plantovat na mid.
Value is XLG continue to scale forward in mid and could just go for the quick pivot over towards the A side of the map.
They might go B.
Oh, but they're hearing the footsteps now. And yep, it's going to be lambs to the slaughter. Scuba had already been heard, and Ethan to that range won't be able to get that shotgun to do too much of anything. Find themselves in a pretty awkward position here to NRG. As Brawk.
Tady je Brawk s klasikem.
The base of tower. Trying to see if he can catch somebody off guard. Raga, oh, there's the spot out. The drop down eventually finds the headshot.
Zkusil.
Should basically be a flawless round here for XLG to continue trim away at this gap.
Looking to try to avoid any contact.
Ačko se ještě dá holdit. Ačko je těžší pushnout backside, ale na Bčku, kámo, prostě přejedeš ty defendery. Na Ačku rozpůjš ten side. Můžeš safeless CTčka fightit jenom ten backside. A na tom Bčku, když chceš fightit o ten backside, tak rovnou fightíš i o, kámo, o main, protože z mainu tě vidí taky. Unplayable to je. Bčko je fakt tragický. Leo, děkuji za odběr. Ethan! Oh. Je dobrý tech tohle. Co mají dělat na tom sajtu? Čum na to. Co mají dělat na tom sajtu? Oni nesmí hrát na sajtu, reálně oni musí hrát full retake to Bčko. Jakože co mají dělat na tom sajtu? Když dostanou takový náběh na hlavu. What the fuck?
NRG did not have that much concern about a Hunter's Fury, because Leo's not able to get into a decent disconnected position.
Musíš hrát prostě jak to hrajou Liquid, že hraješ 1-4, actually. Že stakuješ jeden side, na druhém sideu hraje týpek solo a potom... OK, počkej, tohle je actually máky názor.
So damn crisp from Raga. And XLG continue marching their way back into this match.
What the fuck?
And it's still a lot of the same.
How are we losing those?
For XLG, they're just going to group up, pick a site, and challenge NRG. Defy them to stop it. Because so far they can't. This is beautiful stuff from Marga. He is really starting to feel it. He is caught up to Lysor in the kills department, only one behind him there.
Pablovo oblíbenec.
Really sharp and steady and stable and aware. This is the first time we're seeing a little bit more of a spread.
Nechci třetí mapou, kam já chci jít hrát.
This is also where things get very chaotic. Both teams are one charge away from having full 5 ultimates online. Smada cheating on this corner. If he swings out wider and wider, might be able to catch a glimpse here on the line. When he does, that's a spike now spotted. Gets hit, gets out. Quick little exit play. Spike will be recovered at the same time, just walking forward steadily. Leo holding W. Gets himself all the way over towards backside.
Scuba
boosted up on top of the box. Has he spotted a pixel out of place? He sends out the ping. Looks like he's reading this or has seen it, but they're not going to pursue deep enough for him to spring the trap.
Kam jdou? Takže sova pryč.
The plant coming through in no man's hands.
Já jde ultit. Oh shit. Brawk counter.
Try to get a catch. Scuba tucking back. Avoids the saturate. No man makes his exit after getting tagged up. Just a single pump there on to Kiko, putting him down to 45. Paranoia through towards tower, only going to be catching onto the close.
Kamo, observer to kolo strašně špatný. Nevidím vůbec nic, co se děje, vůbec nic, co se děje. 3v2. Nemáme nic, ale máme dash. Nice. 9, Stefan.
XLG should be well poised to close this out. The bound for brawk somehow finding the shots. Swap of the weapon for Happy Way, but the defuse still not held up to half.
Stefan!
Frantically trying to find something through the smoke, but NRG!
Ah, nice. Ještě tak dojebal ten no man. To tak dojebal ten no man.
Make it make sense. It looks so good for XLG.
Nice.
I love the way they think about this round. They know that there's
a pak ten Happy Way tam dělal co v tom smoku. Tam běhal, kámo.
For themselves, they can get in. They're sending
9 health.
I know, 9 and 10.
9, Stefan.
That's how much health was left. 19 total. And again, the ideas are really good here for XLG. They're trying to get in.
Timeout. Insta timeout. Insta hrot, kámo. To jsem dělal, hej. Kam jsi tam dešoval, hej. Co to bylo? Co to bylo? Co to bylo?
Unless they can keep running this back, but losing around like that, knowing how low those players are, could absolutely be a tilter.
A na to, že to je group stage, tam je docela dost lidí, kámo. Actually, ta venue není tak malá na to, že to je teprve zahřívačka.
And it's so backbreaking as well because it would have been so economically damaging to NRG. So to compound everything in the problems that round created for XLG, for how much more difficult they just made it for themselves to get this map win, to send us to Pearl. Hard to explain, but
I mean, and you have 3 ultimates invested on both sides in that previous round, but you
ale hudbička dobrá.
NRG,
Goofy.
the Viper's Pit and the Armageddon. a bit more oomph to him compared to Lysor's ult and a Cosmic Divide.
Že tam jak můžou mluvit s trenéry? No právě proto se dává tam, aby si mohl mluvit s trenéry.
See what the play call looks like.
Double angle takhle budou holdit spolu.
Love these little bait and switch positions here. Combo.
Sat right on the corner. Hit the catch and he'll just have to use the double dash to get himself out towards safety. I'm again at the same time. Called in to try to escort the board. Leo still able to win out for one, so ends up being a 1-for-1 exchange. At the same time, Cosmic Divide called in on the B site. The scale forward is there.
Brawk!
As XLG tries to get the plant in play with the push forward out of the smoke.
Hello!
Taking down Kicku.
Vedle
Well, as it's just an absolute bloodbath. The spike now drops.
Spike! Martin Beneš.
Pit blooming from Scuba immediately going to be abandoned.
Martin Beneš nahoře.
Towards tower. Learning where the spike had been dropped.
Zajímavá stěna, zajímavá stěna. Zajímavá stěna.
That is just no man, the double face.
Nice, jaký trade.
And match point now in the
Nice, Scooby.
NRG.
Oh no, the mental, I think, is crumbling for XLG. It looked like they had recovered, but they had the spike in Lysor's hands the whole time, and he TPs up on the Raptor, and that's where he dies, and that's where it goes down. It's unrecoverable there.
Oh.
So very close. Nearly having them lined
Mega
up.
nice shots.
Great double face for NRG.
Tím pádem drží vidí PVN svého týmu. Jasně, však nemáky asi nemůžeš vidět, ne? To není v pohodě. Co za reveal hodil, kámo? Číňan.
NRG a decent idea. You see Ethan scrambling to get into position, but the ult's committed to. And this is XLG in position. Plant again. Ready to start.
Špatný plant, by the way. Ten plant není vidět z mainu.
Watch on this flank with no man deep into mid. To be spotted there, but might be able to find a massive.
Kdy bude stream, se mě zeptal na streamu. Ty seš beast. Oh. On dá ještě kill, on dá 2 killy, ještě takhle. GG. Nebo? Škoda.
He made XLG sweat. Should have never been able to get kills in that spot, but XLG not done yet.
Kick, až dokoukáme VCT.
It looked a little dicey there for just a brief moment for XLG, but that long lurk from No Man comes to fruition. Lysor on his feet wants to try to rally the troops.
Má zouvý myšku, podle mě.
Okay. Love the fake here. This is something that I thought could be used.
No ta kamera obrovská za ním, co to je.
They do often, especially on this map, really commit to those hard rotates, to those early entries. Now,
potom už nikdo nehraje dneska, jenom já.
Because they were just winning in terms of just sending 5 and execute. You didn't, why fake when it's just working?
Rarga je locked in, jakoby. Rarga je locked in na výsledek videohry, nic jiného.
We use their second and final timeout of regulation. What is going to be the adjustments here? Economy is going to be scuffed. So you're gonna have a couple more goes, a couple more throws for NRG to try to keep this going, but XLG, you know, you don't want to see that sort of notorious problem that the Chinese teams have where they give up ecos, where they lose big rounds like that. You need to see them stand firm, keep the ball rolling, try to get this to overtime.
So far, he's been solid in that regard, but NRG want to try to rewrite that script a bit. For the moment, just a Bucky in the hands of Scuba. Classics for the rest of the team, but looks like even that will get changed up here. Just be a Sheriff making its way into his hands. So very light purchases from NRG. Going to just get through this round, see if they can finish it in thrifty fashion. If not, be focused up with a game plan ready for round 23.
Vamos!
And by the way, the economy's not super great for XLG.
Oh no, these rounds have been so damn scrappy.
Yeah. So I think you're seeing them kind of flirt with some ideas in terms of just buying armor and going with what
Full echo od NRG. S tebou na vypo.
Economy is also going to be in the bin, so
keep running this. XLG, they
Will do my best, Duke.
a pretty decent ult economy as well.
Will do my best, brother.
3 away from having the convergent paths. Leo 2 off the Hunter's Fury drone to try to lead the charge here as brawk will quickly backpedal his way up into tower. Just the 2 bandits, all the firepower that they have, and for the moment, not really on this side of the map. Scuba going to be taken down, trying to go for the flank.
Dobrý duel vzal Kicku.
Now it's just Ethan and Mada.
Dneska mám taky chuť, kámo, vyzkoušet banditku, by the way. Dneska chci být bandista. Když spamuje to.
Ethan has to read this, does, but cannot win it out. Happy way with a 3K. Now just Mada jumping off the side of the map, not willing to give them.
Oh, that's the champion.
A flawless round for XLG. At the back of NRG's timeout, but now we go into the buy and see if NRG can bring this to its conclusion. Or if XLG will be knocking on the door of overtime.
now you're going to be able to get into all those rifles.
Alešek farmí teďko, kamo, deadmatche jak blázen. A je mlabě všechno. Flawless. Už ji teď hraješ? Snažím se ji naučit, no.
Aggression, some of those mid plays that XLG really favors, but look at the response from NRG.
Oh, he's just forward in the tower looking for a
je mega ever, Brock, mega ever. Strašně ever je, Brock.
The double face into mid. Kicku once again covering for his teammates, finds that kill, and the crunch is looking fantastic.
A je to.
As Kicku comes up with 3.
A je to.
And the game plan, the strategy is sound as all hell for NRG.
W bunker.
No man now.
W coach.
A 1v4 looking like an impossible task. As NRG will not go hunting, they will pump the brakes, plant themselves in position, and wait for no man to misstep.
Nalaštíte si svoje GGs, chat, in the chats. Boom, za jedna!
Gets it, the 4K to close it out. 13 to 10.
Malinkou podložku ten Skuba úplně.
But as was stated, this is still comfortable territory for NRG.
Absolutely. NRG
looking clean, kámo, jakože pár kol byly až moc skoky na tom Bčku. Pár kol ty NRG brute forceovali ten B hold ve 2 prostě, ale to nejde uholdit, kámo, reálně. Proti setlýmu executu. Kdyby se na to Bčko na sílu vykašlali dřív, tak podle mě je to víc clean ta hra. Mates highlighty, kámo, viděl jsem Matesy, jak hrajou. Já jsem viděl Matesy, Pablo. První mapu jsme koukali s týmem ještě. Koukáme dokument. Tady koukáme dokumentos.
With that 0-1 and scoreline for NRG. Sometimes it's that first hurdle that is the toughest to cross. Slowly breathing a sigh of relief that they got through this one in a relatively clean fashion.
Tady koukáme dokumentos. Proti Navi.
Ok, je vais pas créer. Allez, c'est parti.
Come out, come out. You shit.
Glyph ici, attends.
Go back. Reset.
Come pick me together.
I've sucked. I will drown for them.
T'as tourné la tête? Mais c'est Martin qui va prendre le kill, trop bien. Les gars, Brooke il a tourné la tête en vrai. Non mais quand on joue, je me comprends, moi je suis le premier à tourner la tête aussi.
J'ai un fond dedans,
Mais frérot, t'es tellement à fond dedans, t'as tourné la tête en vrai.
A mluví česky, jsou v Česku.
Ça va marcher, hein. Oh, ça va marcher.
L'extinction. Oh Martine. Oh Martine, l'extinction. On part en B, les gars, on part en B, on est tellement loin.
Vas-y, on utilise le drone dans le mid.
Oui.
Oh oui. Pas mort. Il a tué Shao.
Oi.
Attends, mais
Oui, c'est bon, il a tué Glyph, il a tué Glyph. Glyph, il a tué.
I will arrow on top, okay? He's half, guys. You can walk out heaven on top.
Nice. Vojsko mám radši, kamo.
I can stun backside.
Vojsko mám radši než
Let's walk, guys. Let's play.
Watchparty, já ping.
Keep walk.
Let's walk.
All go right, guys, come. Left, on one way. Wait, I one way him and we go bomb. Nice, Connor. Let's go, Connor. Fucking go, bro.
Nice.
Ok, c'est bien, c'est bien.
Jak se ho mi nesnaží korigovat, ne?
Oui, oui.
Jak se mi nesnaží korigovat, aby netronuli jak proti BBL. A ještě potom proti BBL trounou. Bude tady ten throw? Bude tady v tom videu ten throw? To 4v1 proti BBL, kámo, to bylo crazy. To bych rád slyšel jejich reakci na to. Gole. Gentle, gentle. I need fast anti. Čím to klimají papíru na antistrat? Čím klimají papíru na antistrat, vole?
Ok, on va fight ce mid. 4 ici.
Coaching staff je mega důležitý, kámo.
I'm ready to slow. Yeah. Yeah, I can. Sound. Iron for you guys.
To bylo mega dobrý.
Martin, go! That will jump and slow. Coming. He's slow, Tim. Jumping out.
La spéciale.
La special.
Mais les gars, leur duo, les gars, citez-moi un meilleur duo, c'est pas
Name a better duo.
Smoke Kuka. Can we flash? Fight for inside.
Kuka druhá tempera.
We get rid of flash? Yeah.
Jeden.
Update, nothing. No smokes. Nice.
Nice, na bootcampu. Hledo tak.
Sucking. Don't choke. I'll smoke showers for you. I think one gate, Martin, no? Yeah, pocket probably. Can you fight pocket? I can't. I stay. Yeah, I'm with you. Pocket. Nice. Stay side. Bomb, nice.
Nice, Marcios.
Hey, Polska, I didn't do anything, but...
Jak byl smutný Starkso, že je Polska. A-side is Czech Republic.
Hey, Polska, I didn't do anything, but...
Allez, Martin.
Polská republika.
Pour moi, on l'a pas vu, mais bon. Non, mais vraiment, moi, je vois des choses que. L'année dernière, on se prenait tous ces trucs-là, on comprenait pas. Là, comprenons pas, mais dans le bon side, les gars. Voilà. Ah, les pauvres, ils sont en mode. Mais tu m'avais dit qu'il était shower!
One top box. Suck short. One A, one long.
They might be side.
I have suck ready for bomb, okay? Call suck.
Suck.
Shower for info.
Co dělal s shortinou na long range, zkusil.
Tu m'as dit il était long B. Putain.
Let's go!
Čau, Olger. Já jsem toho nestreamoval, no. Včera naposled, kamo. You shit! Ještě jednou, kamo. Já chci vidět ty reakce všech lidí, počkej, kámo, koukám. Koukej Starkso, koukej. Koukal jsem jako Blipa a Glyfa, ještě Starkso a Martin za mé reakce v obličeji, počkej. Čo má ty reakce? I mini je překvapený, čum. I mini má drnou pusu, vole. Čo má ty jiný reakce, ty kokote? You shit! Vy hovna prostě.
Oh my god.
C'est ce round là, avec un ulti Martin. On met l'ulti, c'est un ulti.
Et pour bloquer les showers.
Pas derrière le wall. Tellement
Oui.
4 et 3.
City 1.
Guys, let's TP. Ready? Ready to go.
Mě dává strašně dobrý mikro callouty. Ovládá tu hru jakoby strašně dobře. Je insane.
Come together, guys, come together. Ulti, les spawn, allez mon frère, ulti, moi les spawn, les gars, ensemble.
Hold pick with me.
One in flank.
Go in front of me, guys.
Čum. Kam TP? Poslouchej, kam TP? Let's go together. Go in front of me, protože bude ultit a potřebuje, aby přežila ta ultina. 3 callouty za posledních 15 vteřin prostě dal, co jsou jakoby round winning, by the way. To je prostě go do pitch.
Two city spamming.
One in flank.
They will go elbow.
Okay.
Can we ult cover for elbow, guys?
Čtvrtý round winning play. Kámo.
Premier! Il est sorti maintenant quoi l'autre?
3v2, lui il est
Il est sorti! Mini la BP? Attention Mini!
Non, il va pas
Jak se jmenoval na Twitchi, Olger, jak se
Il
jmenoval
sait
na
pas,
Twitchi?
si, non!
On a un pool.
On a un pull ou pas? Attention les gars! Le time, on peut wallbang! Wallbang-le! Pull! La balle entière! Allez! C'est fini! Le top pass! C'est fini! Ah merde! C'est fini! C'est fini mon gars!
Mega dobrá hudba. Mega dobrou hudbičku tam dal editor. Navařil.
First of all, it feels great. It shows that we are on the right track. Always want to have a good start of the season. This creates a good momentum for the rest of the season. But of course, the job is not finished, and we have another important game to win to qualify for Masters. But regardless of the result, I believe we are on the right and good position.
I think we're playing the best Valorant, but at the same time, I believe that is the obvious answer, as the only comparison we have is with our off-season. But at the same time, what is important that this is not our peak, and that with time we will become much better, and that is definitely what we're aiming for.
We have proof that things what we are working on, things what we do work in official. So I think the biggest change is that now we know it. So the confidence is pretty high because of that. It was high before also. The practice has been pretty good since December. But now we just have proof that it works so far in the first 3 games. So yeah. The confidence, I think, is the biggest change.
When it comes to the organization and the fans, I know that they have been waiting for this time, like being able to play such an important game. So I'm happy that we actually managed to provide that, and also like experience all together, because they are showing like incredible amount of support all the time to us. So I'm just very grateful for that.
Regardless of the outcome, I believe that the players already deserve the praise for their work ethic and mentality, as throughout the whole kickoff they showed it multiple times. And yeah, qualifying for Santiago would definitely be a good end of the chapter, and as people like to say, good cherry on the top to end the kickoff.
A win on February 13th would mean that we would qualify for Masters Santiago. We could compete against the best teams in the world, some other regions. So we would be very, very excited for that. So yeah, it would be the first, hopefully very beautiful season.
I think it's a process rather than overnight thing. I don't think at this moment I can do some miracle for the players not to be affected. But my philosophy as a coach is that I focus on the players, so they establish the control of the variables that are within our control, so that enables us to play to our peak and not rely on something that we cannot replicate. Whole off season we focused on this process, so I believe that we are actually ready for the match against BBL to replicate the control that we are talking about.
2026 actually started pretty good for the Gentlemen. We have like a lot of wins in the other titles, so of course as Valorant division.
Vyhrávají všechno, Gentlemen jako vyhrávají všechno.
to the arsenal. I believe this is pretty important because this will be the first international event for the organization, but also I believe that it's only the first step for this team and the beginning of the journey.
Cinkatura možná. Má dobrý scouting tým.
The very first match, I think we were going into it pretty confident. I think that we knew the level that we were capable of, just coming out of practice. I feel like we were pretty confident.
Sezóna teprve začala, kámo. Na boží polský songy.
When we get into best of fives after like 2 weeks of break, we were a little bit sloppy, you know, like the practice before the grand finals wasn't the brightest, you know, we a little bit lacked the discipline and stuff in the practice and...
Co hrál ten Martin? Aby si zapl mozek, jo? To byl human benchmark, jeden z nich.
There's a lot different pressure coming from, you know, practicing here in the office to playing on the stage, and so a lot of it was just getting accustomed and adjusted to that.
Yeah, when we got to the first game against BBL, you could see that we got a little bit rusty because of the break, and we had to, like, you know, brush it off.
Here we go first, yeah? We can go first, it's no problem.
So
that's the problem. Like some thing game, you know, discipline, playing with confidence. It's gonna be okay, so yeah.
You're one of the best players in the EMEA, and I think you should be on this stage. You should have been on this stage way before us playing now. So just show them what you're made of, how you always are, and you'll be great. One fall.
Cool tohle. Nepropojujou takhle.
We make attacks, then we have Abyss, BBL defense, then we have
jo, to je jedno, to
M8
jsou ty
defense,
BBL, no.
and if we have splits, BBL defense, and if we have Corrode, M8 defense. Everything correct? Yeah. Thank you guys, good luck.
6-6.
Bienvenue sur cette grande finale les gars, c'est la première grande finale VCT qu'on dispute. Ouais. Alors attention, c'est celle du kick-off, hein. C'est pas une grande finale playoff stage 1, stage 2, mais il y a de l'enjeu puisque le gagnant de ce match va au Master de Santiago et se battre contre le top 3 de toutes les autres régions. Là, celui qui gagne ce match est champion d'Europe. Hein.
C'est ça, champion d'Europe.
Celui qui gagne ce match est champion d'Europe.
Et on commence au playoff directement.
Et on commence direct en playoff.
Donc top 8 monde assuré.
Oh là 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 là.
C'est incroyable.
Boys, let's go, let's enjoy today. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, boys, smile. Remember to fucking smile.
We never give up, we always fight together and we got this shit.
Montez dans le train les gars. C'est la première
Smile.
finale des M8 de notre histoire en VCT. Et c'est parti pour le gun round, messieurs.
Tire.
City.
On backside.
Don't worry. It's fine.
I think we were kind of like lacking at the start, you know, like we were not playing.
It's okay, it's fine. Po prvním kole kolovat. Jakoby museli, kámo, to uklidňovat nebo něco? Nebo jakože já to taky dělám, ale přemýšlím, proč to dělám vůbec. Po prvním kole, kámo, spamuju, kámo. Something like this.
Confidence, you're giving them the space, you know.
Attention,
il est dans le BP. Super, Pipo, let's go.
J'avais oublié qu'on jouait comme ça, Béa. Super. Voilà, ils ont la ligne. Tout seul.
Pocity, je to mega dobrý.
Let's go. Allez.
Je to mega dobrý content.
Don't pick her.
Minus 80, Cypher. Minus 80. Copy. Let's go. 6-7.
Bude ten rozdíl mentalitu. Jo, ale kámo, po prvním kole by to nemělo rozdíl mentalitu.
Oh, le kill, incroyable. Non, il a la
c'est chaud, il est à l'outlaw.
S'il fait pas de bruit, c'est qu'il arrive, les gars. C'est qu'il arrive, lâche.
Ouais.
Let's go. Attention, ça non.
Non, mais terrible.
Oh.
Aïe, belle défense. Dommage.
To by mě nastralo, vole.
Dommage. Dans la smoke, shorty, même ça va surprendre.
Oui.
3 kills. Allez, let's go.
Flawless. Tohle musí být insane, kámo, když na stage chantuje tvoje jméno, kámo, to musí být insane. Eminyho mamka.
Allez les gars, il va essayer de... Non, 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 faut pas qu'on fasse, non. Ouais. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh oui, glitch. What? 2v1.
Co dal ten Bipo, kam jaký facky?
On sait, il est backside. On sait.
Vyhráli první mapu a prohráli 2-3, kámo, to je fucked up.
Work, belief and delusion.
Complete delusion. Complete delusion.
Delusion about everything, you know. No matter what, I always believe I'm the best player on the server, we're the better team. So yeah, delusion, hard work, discipline, sacrifices.
Now it's on me, Kurva. Now plus 15 to max.
I think this is like the beginning of our story. I feel like, you know, this is the perfect beginning we can have, starting off the year with some wins, and yeah, I mean, this is just the beginning.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we start attack, but defense. Now you know how it feels. Before we just saw it, but now we know how it feels. It's a little bit uncomfortable.
No, adaptation was insane by round.
Map by map, round by round, guys, they don't have anything, right? Let's fucking go.
Wait, don't start. Yeah. That what?
They don't have anything.
Les gars, ça va repartir sur la map 2, c'est Abyss.
Personally, I remember on Abyss, I had a really bad whiff, and there I felt like, damn.
Ok, c'est parti les gars. Oui, 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 le doublet. Putain,
putain, putain, putain, putain, mais quoi?
Mais non, mais putain, qu'on va mettre.
Jaký whiff? Jaký whiff? Se nepamatuju Bipo whiff. Vy jo?
Attention, il y a la...
À gauche, attends, à gauche. Oui. Oui. Oh oui, Bipo. Super. Super les gars, super les gars.
Jo, už vím. V té 4v1 ze zhora dolů, kámo, jako netrefil. To byl on ještě nahoře, už vím.
Bipo, il est en forme aujourd'hui, je voyais des gens le premier match, il faut respecter. Un joueur n'est pas toujours le premier du scoreboard. Est-ce que ça fait de lui un mauvais joueur? Pas du tout. C'est clair, là on rentre bien dans la game, ça me plaît.
There's ults, yeah.
There's ults, it's okay. My bad.
Nice, we all good.
It's okay, Bipo, it's okay.
Jiný?
Kurva, let's win. Yeah, let's
Tady vyfnul? Tady se to už stalo asi.
There's ults, yeah.
Tady je smutný Bipo. Máme 16:9, ale...
There's ults, it's okay. My bad.
Nice, we all good.
It's okay, Bipo, it's okay.
Don't worry.
Don't be sad, kurva, let's win. Yeah, let's Let me play, come Bipo. No.
To se stalo, on byl smutný, že něco dojebal, ještě kolo předtím, než to doopravdy dojebal. Kámo, tak to je chudák jak svině, co ti jebe.
No, pasa. No.
Kámo, to znám, čím se dělá ten skvízí? Ty máš takovej tilt, jakoby, naštěstí volem máš jakoby naučenou, že nemáš mlátit, kámo, ale někdy prostě nevíš, co máš dělat těma rukama, čím co dělá, on si jakoby zapne, kámo, dá si čepici, teďko si jde sednout, kámo, prostě nevíš, jak to máš dostat ze svečů.
No, pasa.
No.
Čím co dělá ten skvízí?
La clim.
La clim.
On va perdre la map sur ça, je suis dévasté, frérot.
Kámo, to je top, tu je to CEO, fakt. A ten Bejas.
Oh, on va perdre la map sur ça.
Passons ça dans la smoke.
Non, on n'a pas le temps, dommage. Oh là.
Ah, c'est pas grave.
I think the Abyss loss maybe shook us up a little bit, but I think that we were still in control. Of course, going to split was very good for us.
Nothing is granted.
right? There is no fucking regrets. Whatever is happening, I want to fucking see you as a fucking team are ready to fuck them. It doesn't matter the result, we're fucking
Má nějaký oblíbený slovíčko, nevím jaký to je.
there for a fucking reason to fuck them.
If I didn't whiff here, maybe, you know, we could have won that map, whatever. But, you know, after that map, I reset and just kept playing, you know.
Game 3, Pearl. Oh putain, ils ont pas perdu 1% d'énergie par rapport à la map d'avant. Non, 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 non. Oh, mais là c'est trop là, je te jure, là c'est trop.
Too much.
C'est que ça commence en 0-4 les gars.
Oui, j'ai peur. J'ai peur. Oui, super. Let's go. Voilà, Vipo. Voilà. La fantôme. Non, oui. Voilà. Let's go. Allez les gars, let's go, on est de retour. Smoke your main, hold on.
Koukátkový abuser, vole, zasraný.
Ah, c'est dommage.
Dommage, bro.
Allez les gars, on mérite de chercher cette map.
Comment il met ça? Non. Même scénario qu'avant, on est en balle de match, on foire, ensuite eux ils passent en balle de match.
Attends, super,
Allez,
super. Allez.
Putain, ils ont une deuxième balle de match.
Mais non, je viens.
10 seconds left.
Non.
Jež tohle to si pamatuju.
Non, mais pas comme ça, mais
To si pamatuju.
Aïe aïe aïe, bien joué BL.
Since the beginning of the game, we felt like we are not ourselves. Like so many rounds we threw, like 1v4s and stuff like this, like that should never happen.
Les gars, split, c'est notre map. Allez Mini, allez mon frère.
Musí být mega vyčerpávající, kamo, ty BO5 za sebou, ale první BO5 už already to musel vyčerpávající. To split jsem věděl, že vyhrajou. Mates má nejlepší split, kamo, ze všech.
Tu sais qui tourne autour. Il tourne à toi, tu sais.
Že se nezhroutil? To už má něco odehranýho, kamo. Tady budou obě dvě BO5 podle mě, i ty Fnatic.
So many thoughts, but like there's just so much happening. You don't really have time to like process everything, you know, you just have to keep going, that's it.
Ne, asi, kamo. Keep the momentum! Keep the momentum, fella! Jo, Venky, tak to prostě si to vybral, no. To trošku vybral Starksa. Korout byl kůk, no. Mohl Henky, ale jako dostávali podporu, že jo, zároveň.
Obviously in my head as like a GM captain, like I recognize that it's not my teammates, you know, that have been there during the kickoff. Like we're not ourselves, we need to bring it back, you know, somehow. I was fighting for this.
Instantly after the loss, you just feel sad, but then there was no time to be sad anymore, you know, because we had to play like the day after, you know, it was already like 11 p.m. There wasn't time to like let that emotion sit for so long, you know, to just move on and focus for the next game.
To be honest, I was just angry. When I came back home, I told my dad, okay, tomorrow I'll drop world record and win the game.
For fucking tomorrow, and like we are done, like what is the most important thing is to just like take a proper break, reset, and yeah, I believe that like we can fucking learn a lot from this, and like tomorrow is like a new match.
Did what? Nice. I said it, someone knows you remember.
For me personally, not a single second where I doubted that we weren't gonna qualify. Because all this fight would not be for nothing, you know, and if we go...
Kurwa, co to klikl?
I regret of like everyone. For me personally, not a single second where I doubted.
V range u toho poslouchá songy, nebo kam má bezdrátový sluchátka ke kompu? Co to je za sluchátko, kámo? To je stříbrný AirPod? What is this? Can someone explain what is this? A tady ještě neměl svůj skin. Hrál chaos a ne Iron.
We're not gonna qualify because all this fight would not be for nothing, you know. And if we give up middle of the way, it would just be a regret of like everyone's life, I think.
It was kind of just a reset for everyone. I mean, again, like.
Už to je Brák Robinson, co to tam se poslouchaj.
I feel like we all kind of understood, like, we could have easily won this game. That's something that we had to really worry about. Like, let's just focus on ourselves, focus on the future, focus on the next matches. We literally play the next day, have to go to sleep.
Podle té čepice se jmenuje Stark Sewingem, by the way. M8 Pink Gucci Cap se jmenuje. Je to Robin? Byl to Zu? To tam mi nepouští prostě český songy, jo? Aha, to je můj sport. To neviděl ten videoklip, ale ten jsem znal.
Wake up and do it all over the next day, so we can do a lot better.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the VCT EMEA.
3, 2, 1.
Like the sleep was a bit harder and stuff, you know. No one cares if you're tired. No one cares about anything, you know. Like you just need to win.
To je pravda, kámo, nikoho to nezajímá vůbec, kámo, jak se cítíš tady. Prostě hraj další B5, další den, vole, a poser se.
I think like you need to always believe, you know, if you want to win, like you need to believe from like,
jak sedí, jak Bobík ten by
like the first round, you know.
If you stop believing, then you kind of accept defeat, and it's gonna go down and down until you lose, right?
Good day to be alive.
Guys, I did so fucking well yesterday, okay? I'm gonna make it short. You played so fucking well. It was one of the best BO5 we ever saw. Everybody in France is like, what the fuck was this match? It was crazy. I think if we do the match again 10 times, you guys win like 7 times, okay? It was just only small things, no luck, some rounds, but you did so fucking well.
Today I am here.
Capi,
my captain.
Dawaj pustinky prostě.
Let's go! Allez, gamin! Let's go!
Jako co je větší pí, jako není to ten Fnatic, vole, s Derkem a takhle, ale i tak, vole, co je větší pík, než hrát BO5 proti Fnatic, by the way. To si jakoby z části, že dohrál evropský Valorant, když hraješ takovou BO5 na stage IMO.
Go là, c'est parti! Ah, on check pas. On sait maintenant où il est. Live! Ah, let's go, ça commence! C'est super ça! Qui a avec H dans la smoke. Oui. Martin qui prend le main. Ensemble les gars, magnifique le trade, 3v1, Boster, il est seul, on sait qu'il est là. Il est
co dělal Booster, kámo, vole?
Magnifique! Let's go les gars. Regarde. Ah ouais, il est en l'air. Ah, bien joué. Ah, ils ont fait un très gros round la Fnatic. Dommage. Ensemble. Oh non, ensemble.
Oh, je.
Oh là là là. Ce qu'ils nous fait avec.
Já mám furt pocit, by the way, že Prime Fnatic budou jakoby znovu zrození, kámo, ty Vitality za Sayonarou za měsíc. Jakože další International kvalujou 100% Vitality a její Gentlemates. Absolut cinema. To jakoby... Potom, co jsem včera hrál ještě se Sayonarou, kámo, nevěřím tomu, že to no. A plus jako, jestli nevím, kámo. Buď zase budou Heretics on top, nebo má Riens to lívne píč a bude hrát někde, že Riens, kámo, no má je jak Sayonara, to je v píči, to je fakt to jako... Některý hráči jsou prostě different, kámo.
Putain, on se fait massacrer. On se fait massacrer.
Heretics jsou cooked. Tak se Riens musí zachránit, že Riens, kámo, v takovém šépu teďko, ty píčo, to...
You just have to remember, like, we're just a group of people, we're all like fighting together for the same goal, you know? And like, even if you are having like bad rounds or your team is having bad rounds, you know, like we win as a team, we lose as a team, you know?
Okay, saving energy for 5 maps, but guys, we can lose 3-0 and we don't go to the 5th map, you know? So good, fucking stand up, bro, they're standing up to us, kurva, I wanna stand up!
Já to chci slyšet, kurva, ještě jednou.
Okay, saving energy for 5 maps, but guys, we can lose 3-0 and we don't go to the 5th map, you know? So good, fucking stand up, bro, they're standing up to us, kurva, I wanna stand up!
I could see some frustration coming out of some of us, you know. I had to keep pushing, you know, something that I didn't do against BBL, and that I told myself during the night, I'm not gonna be the same guy, you know, like against BBL, and I'm gonna push my teammates.
There's a really close bond that we...
Co to znamená push myself, gonna push my teammates? Co to znamená, kámo? Nemluví tak vágně.
have with everyone, how much time we spend with each other, where we always try to uplift each other, or like we notice when someone's down, we talk to them and things like that to try and push them to get back in the game.
Allez, gun round, c'est parti, on commence en def. Oui, un verre. Non.
Let's go!
On fait un bet de Paris.
Ça va sur Pipo?
Énorme, énorme. On a l'info. L'autre il pique.
Oui, Pipo.
Non, s'il vous plaît, non.
Ouais, grip.
Pour nous, pour une fois, pour nous.
Ah là là, ça veut pas.
Sur la plage.
Shorty.
Martin.
Oh.
Martin. Non.
Oni prohrávali 0-1 na mapě a pak hráli overtime, kamo. To byly 2 nejtěžší dny jejich života. Jak tu ty dvě BO5ky za sebou, kámo. To je crazy, co musel odehrát za Valorant.
Perso?
Já si mám.
Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime,
Je t'aime.
I love you, I love
Já si zase vypnu vypku na chvilku. Čím na ty dva šuliny.
you.
Perso?
Je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, je t'aime, I love you, I love you. Non, non.
Jim jsou taky blík.
Dommage.
Reverse sweep. 0-2 reverse sweep, kamo, cinema. Actually cinema.
C'est vraiment dommage, ça joue à rien.
C'est pas grave, go, c'est pas grave.
Quelle combativité ils ont eu.
Go, c'est pas grave.
The game were really close. We knew that we're not playing to our full potential and we still show up like really...
By the way, kámo, jak těžký. Těžší už by to bylo, jenom by tam byly ty Vitality, kámo, Vitality prohrál proti Liquid. Protože nebyl Sajo. Ale kámo, nevím si jak těžkou, ale těžký to měli Gentlemen, aby chvalnuli ty Masters, protože hraješ proti... První máš proti BBL, což jsou prostě tým, co spolu hraje prostě nejdýl na světě a dominovali tady minulý rok prostě tier 2 společně s Epic, který to potom dojebali, ale prostě kámo nejlepší tier 2 tým, o kterém se mluvilo, že by porazil prostě polovinu tier 1 týmu ještě s comebackem předtím. Že to je tvůj první jakoby qualifying shot. Potom qualifying shot proti Fnatic, prostě all time vole go tým ME. A potom si můžeš vybrat, buď by tam byly Vitality, nebo ty tam byly Liquid, kde je prostě nac vole, co kamo si tady už 5 let prostě připravuje strategie na tebe. To je jakože... No, neměli to
really good game, you know.
For me personally, I just never give up. I always thought it's winnable.
Weekend, I realized we're not enjoying the game that much. Like we stopped standing up, stopped shouting at them. And we're like, guys, like it doesn't matter. It's like Fnatic, whatever. Like let's stand up every round. You know, let's like enjoy every round. You know, let's get the energy going. Let's go 5 maps, guys. You know, like if you're gonna save energy, lose 0-3, then it's no point. You know.
A tady už nemá růžovou Gucci Cup, tady už má shadow.
It's like big delusional, kurva. Tell your head you're the best on the server all the time, you know? Like, let's keep, kurva, reminding each other that we're here for a reason. We're much better than them, kurva. We come from upper bracket because of the individual stuff that we're doing against giants and shit, you know, guys? Just, kurva, remember all of this, how we play on the officials, you know? And everyone knows how good we are, kurva. But you just need to, like...
You know? Kurva.
Like, show it again and remind each other all the time, kurva. Just, like, be full delusional, you know, guys? Give me 520, kurva. Just think you are the best. Don't go for your place and you got this shit, I swear.
I told this to everyone, like, no reason to think about yesterday.
Give me 520, co?
Remind each other all the time, kurva. Just, like, be full delusional, you know, guys? Give me 520, kurva. Just think you are the best. Don't go for your place and you got this shit.
I told this to everyone, like, no reason to think about yesterday. We all know that we deserve to make it to Masters Santiago.
They don't have it. Are we doing this? What? Are we doing this generational comeback?
Týpek se viděl v editu už tady, když to říkal. To je něco, kámo, co úplně nechceš jakoby slyšet tu chvilku. Takovouhle pičovinku. A když se to povede, tak týpek vypadá jak normálně v TikTok editu, no.
Exactly, that's a fucking good fucking point.
In this team, there is no like one guy only that is lifting up the mood. I think everyone is capable of that.
Let's go. Together.
Jo, ale Martin vypadá docela zlomený, tady nebudu lhát. Martin vypadá tady docela unaveně, což se mu nemůžu divit. Co to furt stopu a vracím to, ale prostě je to dokument, co vyjde jednou, kámo, za měsíc, takže...
I told this to everyone, like, no reason to think about yesterday. We all know that we deserve.
Mám strašně moc
make it to
contentu from behind the
Masters
scenes.
Santiago.
They don't have it. Are we doing
Čum, Martin, kámo.
this?
Martin low-key dead inside.
Are we doing this generational comeback? All together.
Zoned out, kámo.
Are we doing this?
C'est pas comme d'habitude, il reste restreint, but back.
A nedivím se mu, kámo.
Exactly, that's a fucking good fucking point, buddy.
In this team, there is no like one guy only that is lifting up the mood. I think everyone is capable of that.
Let's go.
Together.
Allez, on y va ensemble, let's go, on saute.
Vraiment, faut rentrer fort, faut leur montrer.
Porazil vůbec někdo gentleman na splitu, by the way. Podle mě split má jakože unbeatable, vole. Nepamatuju si, kdybych koukal na mates a nevyjebali s někým na splitu.
Martin, putain, c'est wow, on se réveille.
Waouh, je suis choqué, on joue trop bien.
C'est tellement bien joué.
There was a round on that split game where we're like all eco, and we're like, let's just give Martin a gun. You know, we're all eco, let's just give him a gun. You know, he's feeling himself, he's doing good.
Oui, oh, c'est pas planté. Ouais, c'est pas bon. Attends, oh là là. Allez, Martin. Non, oui, le vert, non, le vert. Fini.
Come on!
Si on est capable. Dans ton cul. Si on est capable.
L'écho dans ton bas.
Já cením, kamo. Prostě je to 0-2. A mají takovou energii, jak kdyby se to prostě už dělo, jak kdyby to byla poslední mapa, chápeš? Nevím, jestli ze sebe dokázal vytáhnout takovou energii. Prostě je to 0-2, kamo. Prostě musíš jak robot, kamo, scrape každý kolo. A další ještě 2 mapy. A tady prostě, kamo, hypey každý kolo, když to je 0-2.
I just stood up, you know, they're like, come on, and they did, come on back, you know, it was so nice. It gave me a lot of energy for sure for the game.
Là, on est deux. Oh, le stun. Oui, Martin. Oui, Martin, dégagez. Dégagez de là. Il va rien faire, il y a plus le temps. Dégage.
It was the best game of my life, to be honest. It was so nice.
Oui,
Hashtag
Martin. Mais mec, je te jure. Chaque putain de map, il clutch. Dégage, dégage, c'est dans la cage. Dégage.
I mean, there's always going to be pressure no matter what. If it's the first round of the game, the last round of the game, the pressure's always going to be there, and all matters is how we handle the pressure.
We knew that split is in our hands, like we were really confident.
Oui, dans ta gueule, toi. Martin qui sort. La flash.
Je comprends rien.
Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui se passe. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui se passe. Peut-être c'est
Martin Friday.
Oui, il peut pas planter. Attends.
4v3.
Oui, 3v2,
3v1, 2v1, 2v1.
Let's go, Shy Shocks. Let's go. Sky Shocks.
Best chances that we could ever have, you know, to go in a split, to go into a bind, to go right into Haven, and things that we've practiced like so hard on to make better, especially since the off season. It's just the best of 3 again. Let's just win these last 3. Like, they're our best maps.
I gained like insane amount of confidence after splits, and I think that was like biggest change for me, I think.
Still some utility to work with, but
Konference je mega důležitá, kamo. Ty víš, že prostě můžeš porazit.
Gentlemates with the first, a fantastic pistol round.
It's just, you know, playing the game, you know. We've always been playing the game. We just need to push for 1 more map, you know, 2 more maps, and we just keep going.
Ouais. Le premier, le deuxième.
Oj, ten dribble byl insane. Ukátko prostě.
On va chercher ce combat. S'il te plaît, en main grip. Oui, mon frère. Allez les frères. Allez les frères. On va le faire.
Kámo, dobře to IP tady ten PH jebnutej.
At some point, for sure, you know, the game started slipping away from them, and we could feel it, they could feel it.
S'il vous plaît, la molly. Attends.
Uf, kámo, kajaky, jak dobrý ty kokote. Počkej, kámo. Když se glifřel ten skok pík a on mu dal normálně ve skoku one tap.
Feel it, they could feel it.
S'il vous plaît, la molly.
Nah, kámo. Kámo, kdyby tam byly jenom dva, tak on je prostě vyšouká oba.
I think we just say to continue playing like this, you know, because we came back to maps. I think the most important thing is to not think about the result.
Tam šel skvězí.
Super. Oui, Martin. Oui, Martin.
Oh.
Oui, Martin. Y'a plus le temps. Y'a plus le temps. Let's go, let's go.
Allez,
Let's go, les gars. Allez, les gars. Let's go.
Il a pas check. Il a pas check.
On a pas check.
Dommage.
Dommage.
Oui. Attends. Oui, Sarso. Sarso, mon capitaine. Mon capitaine, le choc dans sa gueule. Super.
Such a hard deficit to come back from. We'd go 0-2, back-to-back BO5s, and being able to play against the team that went to champs last year in grand finals and come back on them, I maybe wouldn't even believe you.
Oh!
Putain, ça le met en confiance. Dommage. On sait. Non.
Allez, Viz. No.
Kofraty grávají taky neskutečný stelačky, kámo.
In zone, you know, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lose, you know. I just knew I'm not gonna lose.
Oui, on va chercher cet overtime parce que nous on lâche pas.
Final round was my masterclass, to be honest. I'm really proud of this.
Starkso made a call that I don't think I've ever seen him call before, not even in practice.
He calls this a random thing, you know. Sometimes he just does it, you know. He just gambles.
I'm telling Martin, this thing's gonna be on Netflix.
Allez les gars.
Hein?
We go up short.
La flash incroyable, s'il vous plaît. Le premier, deuxième.
And I felt I catch Fnatic really off guard, you know, with this call. Like they weren't ready to help them on site.
47 d'HP. On s'est
Ten Martin jak se modlí.
Finally, I proved myself, you know, that I can still play the game. It's just amazing feeling, you know. I started crying, obviously, with Mini and stuff, you know.
It was emotional for me too, but it's very rewarding seeing
Musí být insane pocit,
people
no.
who deserve it and seeing all their hard work finally get paid off. You know, I know how hard it's been for especially Mini and Starkso.
It's a relief to finally, you know, taste winning again, kinda, and qualifying to internationals, and like just being happy, to be honest, just joy.
Oh mon frère.
Oh, congrats, man.
I would feel blessed, you know, if someone would tell me, oh, you're gonna play against Fnatic and you're gonna ever see them like this for the spot on Masters. I would feel so happy, you know. So I'm feeling so blessed, so happy, like it feels unreal.
I don't know how to describe the emotion. It was just like the realization of like, damn, we actually did it.
I still can't believe, and I still cannot process what happened yesterday, you know. But I guess we deserve it.
Musí být top, pocit top. Děkuju, lidi mu tam to.
We play together.
Tleská
The
předtím.
grand finals, we win stage 1, and then in stage 2 we lose, you know, and then we regroup up, kinda, and then we win the whole VCT and me. It's just a crazy story, to be honest, and it just feels unreal. It feels like a dream, and
Même si j'ai perdu contre vous, tu vois, je kiffe vraiment. Genre, vous méritez. Sincèrement, vous méritez.
So I will forever feel grateful for the fans.
You guys is like our sixth man on the team, you know, everyone who shows up in the stage and cheers for us, says our names and stuff like that. We really do love it so much. We really do appreciate like all the support that we get in the arena and online and things like that. I'm sure it must be so stressful as well as a viewer, our coaches and things like that for you guys.
WVKš,
I
kámo.
don't expect this thing to happen, you know, but like everything is
Musí být tak zlomený.
especially in Valorant.
All my life what I did was towards yesterday, and I finally like made it come true, you know.
now
You know?
I'm pretty sure like no one will ever give up on us, you know. They will keep believing, you know.
Whatever you see now is just the beginning, you know.
I'm just
I know.
to be part of this, and I hope there's many more years coming.
Gentle! Mace! Gentle! Mace! Gentle! Mace!
Merci tout le monde d'avoir suivi, prenez soin de vous, bon repos à tous et faites-moi péter les réseaux sociaux là.
Mám
Je fais de
Discord.
l'invention, j'en veux
Na
pas dans
Kicku.
tous les sens. Vous me faites
Je
péter les
odkaz
réseaux.
myslím.
On est à Santiago, let's go baby.
Channel Mates is here to stay.
Insane, kámo, nechci ani vědět, kolik času to trvalo to editovat do piči. Cinema. Já jsem koukal dřív na ty jejich dokumenty, no, ale minulý rok to byl takový banger, a minulý rok to byly smutný videjka, ale to bylo very good. Cítím se velice motivován, velice refreshed. Jdu přehodit streamek a vidíme se za 10 minut na zelené. Na rankedech. Takže děkuji za tuto část a vidíme se na cibulce. Tak dnešní scrim byly dobrý, nebo skrimy. Dnešní scrim byl po piči. Vidíme se na cibulce do 10 minut. Jdu se resetnout a zahrajeme ještě videohry. Doklepem Radiant možná tady muště. Peace.